Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Once Upon a Tavern.
The only Dungeons & Dragons stream that hates Kevin Friend. Get fucked. Get fucked. All of your Premier League refs, get fucked.
Come on,
I'm over it. Liverpool,
Eagles.
over it. Yeah.
Up the Eagles.
Right.
Revenge for the Eagles.
There it is.
Over it. We're over it. As a community, we're over it.
We're over it.
We're over it.
Liverpool, we don't blame anybody better.
Thank you all so much for joining. We're about to get started in just a moment, but first a couple of quick announcements. As you can tell, technical difficulties are getting better and better. I listened to the last episode. Sounds good. It should hopefully sound even better today.
And it was exported.
And and put on the podcast, so we still only have one missing episode. Speaking of, if you want to watch all 95, even though this is episode 97, of our episodes, you can head over to bit.ly/onceuponatavern to check out everything at our YouTube channel, or you can listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts, which is Once Upon a Tavern. Next up, if you want to support us financially, we would appreciate it. You can subscribe right here with your Amazon Prime sub with Twitch Prime, or you can give us any sort of subscription, or you can go to patreon.com/onceuponatavern and support us there if you're not into supporting Jeff Bezos. Technically, I guess we're not supporting him anymore since he's not CEO anymore.
That's Chief of Kisses.
I think Jeff,
Yeah,
I think Jeff is still making a lot of fucking money off that company. I'm just saying.
So there's that.
When he sells his shares, we sell our shares. They all know more than we do.
Wait, we have shares?
Matt should be here today.
Matt.
Yeah,
He's just late. He's at work, so he should be here today. Hopefully, Road's forgiving.
Go get a pregnancy test. Sorry.
What? You know we're live.
Who's covering that up? I'm talking about me. I'm talking about Matt.
Oh, because I'm sorry. That's what do you know?
All the males in this room were like, I don't understand.
They were all like, "Are you announcing something?"
I'm so
Fuck,
confused.
no.
Oh, he's late.
She says,
he has to
she
get.
says drinking
That's
her ale.
funny.
Vito!
So there it is. That's everything I have for you today.
So much.
To understand that reference, check out episode 96.
That's fine.
That's gonna happen a lot. So we can't keep just keep the fuck up, or else don't. I mean, expect not to know the references or keep up.
Just watch all 300 hours.
Just watch it all.
It's not that much.
Don't be
Come
a
on.
bitch.
Binge it.
Don't be a bitch.
Not that much of a commitment. It's only been
If you're gonna do
2
it
years of
for
our life.
Get good. Hey,
if you're gonna
listeners,
do it for
viewers at home, get good.
With that being said,
if you're gonna do it for essential, wait, what would I say? Essential. What's the synonym for role?
it's dead now. With that being said, let's go ahead and kick a goal.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Tavern.
There you go.
and welcome back.
That's great. That's awesome.
Fuck Tampa Tom.
Yeah.
So,
Sports.
where we last left...
Sorry, this is a sports stream.
No, it's not.
Where we last left the party, you all arrived in Gazad with Hildegard, Thunder Giant, eager to help her. The pluses and minuses. So you all arrived in Gazad with Hildegard to help her challenge her brother for the control of the leadership of her people. After arriving, you convinced the council to allow the Goliaths to vote on whether there would be a test of combat between the two. And the Goliaths, after numerous pieces of information came out regarding Hildegard and Garrick's relationship, Garrick himself and Hildegard, voted to allow the test of combat. But before that, Zook and Grimold decided to try and go talk to Garrick, which backfired as his guards began to attack under the guise of feeling threatened. You all managed to brush past that fairly easily with a swift and disingenuous apology, and you proceeded onto the trial by combat, where after a harrowing battle between Hildegard and Garrick and the numerous pieces of coaching coming from Grimold, Hildegard managed to win and defeat her brother. Pretty definitively.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Like, we weren't even bloodied.
You lost Dungeons and Dragons, Mike.
That's never happened before. 3 natty ones.
Mike lost Dungeons and Dragons, still isn't blue.
So actually, I have to go
and
under the table for the rest of the game.
Actually, I think you just need to be blue next week.
Yeah.
And
Go to the table, we'll feed you scraps.
Actually, under the table. And
we wrapped up with the Goliaths viewing it, chanting Hildegard's name. And with that, we're going to pick up as you all have reconvened in the Citadel.
Okay.
Together. Hildegard with the council, Garrick holding his face together, barely conscious at this point as he was given a very, very simple and measly healing word.
Something happened to his face?
She broke his teeth.
Oh.
We ended it with an uppercut. I
she
think.
broke it.
Yeah.
That's what she did. She broke his face.
So,
Face breaker.
with that,
Yeah.
Hildegard face breaker.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, wait.
Hildegard Brothers.
For your consideration.
Brother's Bane. Wait, what's the homicide, patricide? What's brother killing? Oh, she didn't-
Sibicide?
Fratricide.
Fratricide. She didn't kill him though.
I said
she did not. She was pretty definitive on that.
Sibicide.
Suicide.
Let's go ahead and
She's
pick
not
up.
wrong.
Let's go ahead and pick up as you all are together in the Citadel and the council standing in their spots with Hildegard looking up at all of them. So, well, I should pull my notes up because I forget people's names right off the bat. Helea.
John.
Helea.
Jeff?
Speaks for the rest of the council as she says, well, now that is all finished and we are all at order in the Citadel, I believe the answer to our question is given. Garrick, Thundergiant, you shall know you have lost the combat and therefore the election by your people, and you shall no longer be the Goliath representative on the People's Council. You look over at Garrick, just fuming, eyes black, big bloodshot, like blood vessel got popped right in the eye and the cheek. He's just staring at the ground. And Hildegard, Thunder Giant, we, the council, welcome you to the to our membership.
Can we clap?
Golf clap.
Or is it not like... Is it real
can
quiet
try.
in there, or is it like...
Cinnamon claps anyway. A bunch of Goliaths start clapping as That's enough chanting.
I use disguise self to make myself look like Garrick in a black robe. Okay. Sorry, I don't do that. I don't have that spell.
But I do. Hildegard is, she speaks up and she's just, thank you very much. And thank you to my friends for bringing me home. Thank you to my people for giving me a chance. And thank you to my brother. She looks at him for losing so graciously.
Like a bitch.
He just kind of calls at her as she says that. And she looks around. Helias looks to her and says, "You may take your place." Hildegard walks up the ramp and into the spot where Garrick once stood. Still beaten up a little bit, though I do believe bloodied. Yeah, she's not even bloodied. A little bruised. And takes her place among them as she just takes a deep breath. With that, I believe all of our business for today is concluded. It's been very eventful and exciting. We shall reconvene tomorrow to discuss the taxing measures that we have been talking about all week. Can we get back on track with that? And they all nod, and she goes, "Thank you." Adjourned, and the council separates.
I'd like to see where... Actually, I'm going to lean into everybody else, because my perception is shit. What do you think... What do you think Gary's going to do?
I look at Garrick. Does he look vengeful? Does he have a vengeful face? Does the camera pan in on him looking vengeful as he walks out of the room?
Is this the birth of a supervillain?
If we need insight, I can do insight.
That's what I
Can I
would
do a
like.
perception? Just on...
And I actually want to find that guard I was talking to during the fight, and just when he makes eye contact with me just go,
Time to go home.
Did you bet money? I forget.
no, I told him he owes me money because I brought Hildegard here as part of a secret elaborate plot to feed Hildegard to Garrick.
That's a bad first roll of the day.
All right, we have an insight over here. What'd you get?
I rolled a 1, so it's a dirty 9.
I have a 16.
A 16, a
Let
39.
the
Passive
dominoes
insight's better than that.
fall as they will.
Zook, what did you roll?
15.
On what?
Insight.
Okay, and what did you roll?
13 perception.
Okay.
Order. If you'd like the dominoes to fall, order now. Order in the corner.
Yeah.
The dominoes don't fall, they crash around me.
So, Zook and... Yes. Zook and Vars, you two look over at Garrick, and he's definitely not happy. This is a Goliath that has... yeah.
He's not happy.
He's lost his power. He's been humiliated. And most importantly, it seems he's lost the respect of all of his people. And
He never had it.
he believes he had it at one point. He is definitely unhappy, to say the least. Is he in a position to do anything about it at this very moment? No. He's barely standing. He's bloody. He's beaten.
I'm gonna cast heal on him.
I can't hear you.
I'm gonna heal him.
What spell?
Just very, very simple, just to make him feel a little bit better. A little bit better, but.
What spell?
It's going to be Cure Wounds.
Cure Wounds, so you have to touch him with that.
I'm gonna ask for his permission before I do it.
You approach him and ask to heal him, and he looks at you. Roll persuasion check.
Hey.
Baby boy! Baby boy!
24?
24.
16 plus
23,
8.
right?
16 plus 8 is 24.
Oh, true.
I don't know math, but thank you.
He sees you and hears you and looks around the room to see if anyone else is watching, seeing that just you guys are, and just...
And while I'm doing it, I just want to whisper in his ear, you need to find your place now. You should be supporting your sister. And then I'm gonna go. Before he can even say anything, you're healed. Just like this is like just right on his forehead, just like
make that another persuasion with advantage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Kill it.
Do it.
24 again.
Hell yeah, baby. Baby.
Yeah, Brady.
Water. And then I'll tell you how much. Just
Nat 20 plus 8.
no, 16 plus 8. I got 24.
24 again? Okay.
And he's gonna take 12 heals.
Okay.
Try to play a game here.
He groans. Thinks on it. He stands up. Walks over to Hildegard.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, let's see how this plays out.
They start to speak to each other. He speaks first, and it's very, very quiet. It's very they're speaking in whispers, just kind of like he pulled her off to the side.
You just open your ears.
Yeah, kind of a perception.
You want to listen?
I'll just try and listen. And
Roll a perception check.
I'm down. I will not as well.
It's 14.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
I
really
rolled
pick it up from here. You see that they speak. His hands on her shoulder, and after a moment, you see he just kind of drops to his knees. And you hear a sob come from him.
Oh.
And she embraces him.
Not the birth of a supervillain.
Yes.
I stopped that.
You
from
literally
happening.
just stopped the worst bad thing from.
She drops down with him, and
Oh,
they just kind of sit there for a moment.
Should
We call this growth, people. This is growth.
Hey Ben, do
What
I
is
still
that
have
like? What is this
dagger
growth
that
that
he
you
was
talk
gonna
about?
try and stab her
Just have
with?
another drink. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I spotted it. What was it again?
No, I think you spotted it, and he gave it to Connor.
Oh, did he give it to Connor? Okay, I couldn't remember.
Connor
Got
has
it. Cool.
Fucking Connor.
Should we go check in with Connor, actually?
he's
Is he
standing there with you.
Oh,
We're in the council chambers.
Was there like, did we
wasn't sure
ask
if he
for
left.
payment on this? We were stupid if we didn't.
Connor actually speaks up as that happens, and he's just like, "We should go talk in my office."
Yes.
Hey, Captain, you can take it.
Is Mr. Stepper looking for a council with this
Senor Stepper.
with his experimentation?
He went back to his
Yeah.
office.
He didn't say shit about.
I think I think he knows that you're coming.
Yeah.
He knows how to read a room.
It's implied.
My insight is terrible.
He saw two Goliaths embracing, and he was like, "All right."
My passive
He
insight's
immediately
9. I don't understand.
Yeah, everybody's watching them embrace, like finally getting over their differences, and Demetrius just feels like, what the fuck? And she's like stabbing him with a needle.
So you all head over to Connor's office.
That's not me.
Freaking so bad.
That's not me.
We gotta fix that image.
I like it.
It's character.
I like it.
Yeah, character, but it's also fucks with sound. So, so you all head back to Connor's office to chat with him and get back in. Door shuts as you all walk in. He sits down at his desk and he goes, "Well, thank you. This has been very." This has actually been very fortuitous for all of us, I think, so...
Yeah, like this is the first time something has gone right for us, I think. Everything usually goes wrong. Or if it goes right, then like the consequences of our actions come back to bite us in the ass
But
later
it's
on.
nice that our plan came together exactly as planned.
Why are you sketchy right now, bro?
I don't know how to
he's
stop.
always sketchy. Yeah, he's always sketchy.
I mean, like
Natural
same,
state.
like
It's
same
just-
no. Same.
I'm just
Resting
grinding.
sketch.
I'm just grinding.
Listen,
He says with the world's largest hat.
I have to come clean. If anyone from the Goliath Colony clan asks about why we brought Hildegard, just direct them to me, okay? I told some lies. I told a fib, okay? I told a couple fibs. I was playing both sides. But we won, so it doesn't matter.
I think the high of something going right for them as well is going to overshadow whatever lies you've been spreading.
So you're saying if all's well that ends well, then any lies I told along the road are forgiven. I'm gonna internalize this. Connor. Thank you.
That means you can lie all the time without consequences, right?
I mean, I've been lying all the time, but
Don't
now
worry.
That's true. That's how it panned out.
Anyway,
character development.
Yeah, so, like, what's next for you guys here?
well, we have a deal to uphold with all of you.
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh yes, the money that for the job
Money,
complete.
please.
No, it was.
I don't believe
We did not talk about money.
Been
because
helping us
We
against.
rarely do anything without compensation. I can't imagine that we would have made this deal without.
It was
Yeah, the
alliance.
compensation is
It's
they're going to help
alliances.
us in the future wars against Morpheus.
Yes, and
Wasn't it like we
you
completed a
solidified with compensation.
No, that's the compensation is them helping.
Sinrig, I am not sure why we brought you back.
Did you forget or?
No, my memory's flawless, Sinrig.
I feel like since the last time we came up here, a lot of other shit happened where we found out that the Aboleth is still alive and, like, you know, Dermody's nuts.
I don't know what any of this means.
Neither do we!
However, for what it's worth, yes, we discussed at one point assistance with your Red King problem.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
My drows stand ready for insertion.
Remember those people that when we got here, they, like, came and stuck up on us in the middle of the night, and yeah.
Any?
No.
I'm at this point eager to see an end to this. Face Stepper's manipulation of the city has already taken its toll on some people.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, roll wisdom.
This is what you get for being such a good role player,
he
Mitch.
keeps acting as well.
You might get me this time. 14.
14? You're gonna take 24 psychic damage. Oh, shit! Oh,
24?
He
24
means
psychic
12.
damage.
Oh, well, yeah, that's tight.
Oh.
Yo, what is
And
this
you are
run?
poisoned for the next hour.
Nice!
No.
Mental poisoning.
I'm also immune to disease and poison.
There's no sickened anymore. I've realized, which is bizarre.
It's just poison right now.
There's other things, but there's no sickened, which is stupid. I guess I can make sickened, but I'm lazy. So, with that, you all watch as Demetrius just vomits on himself.
Oh, is it party time already? I'm so many. How many deep are you? I'll catch up.
Connor's just. There's that. And also, people like to have dreams. People have already noticed that there's something off. Rumors about hearing singing at night. You know, it's just there just seems to be something off with it. So the sooner we sort out this problem that's causing us to take these defenses, the better. So,
Is it singing at night?
Yeah, we already
I'm not
knew.
sure of the specifics.
Remember the noise that they heard at the end of the war?
It's what's his face singing of the bard, his
That's
son,
right,
the
yeah.
Heard
bard,
this.
Morpheus. No, Morpheus.
Easy.
From the wind coming into the
No,
shed.
that was
From,
April. I'm obviously
the
not
railing.
using my character
The
voice. That was
park, we went
April
over there,
reminding
you could
everybody.
hear the music.
You've heard it.
Why am I picking?
What is it? What is it?
We believe, right, that it is Morpheus.
What?
Right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Morpheus?
Deception.
Orpheus.
Whichever
Orpheus is in the sword.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You guys are. What are you saying? Those words mean nothing to me, and they mean nothing to him. They're not going to mean anything to
Chin.
anybody. That's an 18.
Oh, prank call. Prank call.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a tail?
No.
Look, if you're not... I'm pretty sure that we're all on the same page at this point.
Yes.
I give you.
Yeah.
Look,
We're just a couple pages ahead.
So you don't know anything.
No, it's the
I gave you a mage hand wet willy in hopes that you shut the fuck up.
we just aren't sure what is going on either, and we literally, right? Like I really don't quite know what's going on,
It's the sword.
and we're still trying to figure it out.
It's nothing.
She said.
We're trying to play this one a little close to the chest, Connor. I apologize. There's no it's around it. Okay, it's over. You know it. We're hiding something from you. Okay, wow, great, cool. All right, awesome. Be mad at us or don't be mad at us. I don't really care. At the end of the day, we have to play this close to the chest because I don't know who we can trust.
Oh, that is good.
In regards to your rangers, though, I feel once we get to Hrofgrad, we might be able to coordinate with them, as last we heard they were planning on going to war with the Red King fairly soon. So...
I can't offer an army, in case you forgot.
No, I know. The raids or sneak attacks or whatever. Yes, things like that.
So we have no intel at the moment. Nothing that we can hit for information, for people, interrogation.
Not as of yet.
Don't we know where that lady is that went to the water plane with us?
Ash?
Did we kill her?
Ileana Fierce?
Oh.
She died. Ileana, you killed her, Ileana.
Who the fuck is Liana?
She was the third flame who was on the Isle of Dread.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, help me out. Do we have any intel that of places where they're at? I don't think we do.
You guys know they're at Empire's Crossing. You know that much.
Yeah, but that's his dad.
All we know of is your father's position there. We could use that.
Are we talking about locations where the Red King is?
Yeah.
Let's see.
We still don't know enough about the Red King either.
My father is currently under the employ of the Red King, and he led one of their armies to peacefully occupy Empire's Crossing. Last we had heard, there will be Red King forces there.
How many?
Can I make an estimate? Because I went to their camp.
Yeah, roll an intelligence.
Right, 16.
Oh, you have disadvantage.
Oh, is that what poison does?
All right, 5.
At least 100. You remember that much?
When I visited their camp, at least 100. But if they are planning on moving north to New Praxia, they may have brought in more. They were planning on using it as a staging ground.
Good to know. Your father, is he... How do I ask this delicately?
Nice.
Compromised.
It's in character.
Definitely in character.
Catchphrase!
Is he compromised?
I have not spoken to him since we learned the truth about the Red King.
It's also keeping that whole village of people safe.
It is complicated, but I would not count him as an ally just yet.
I need to be very clear with you. I'm looking to... This city, as you all put it for me, is in danger the closer they get to New Praxia.
Yes.
Is he a threat? You said that he is doing it peacefully, which is respectable. But he's commanding an army that threatens my city.
If he must, he is a warrior, so yes, I would consider him a threat. Regardless of his intentions, he believes, through manipulation or trickery, he believes what he is doing is for the good of the people, to peacefully command an army instead of pillaging and burning. But I would say that if it comes to it, yes, he will use force.
We'll begin with basic reconnaissance on Empire's Crossing. I'm going to send a small team in, take a look at things. From there, we'll identify potential assets and begin sabotaging.
I have a question. Do you guys have a way of getting into a place called Sigil?
Oh, yes.
Because that would be wonderful.
It's actually very important. Yeah.
What are we doing now?
Oh, well, his son. Oh. Or an important asset.
So why are you asking for him?
Remember. Smooth.
You're so good at this now.
Yeah, I know. Really good at
Assets
lying.
recovery.
I didn't lie then, I'm just good at lying in general.
In general, we would never lie to you.
So like
He's
just
not the
then I
cow.
did not lie.
You should stop talking.
I am not aware. I'm aware of the name. I'm not aware of the specifics. Halea had mentioned it before. Potential magical ally. We have assets that would be interesting to Sigil. However, I don't know where that went as she moved it off to her magical sector.
So do you say we should talk to Helea?
If you would like to.
Hill A.
H-E-L.
Hill A.
H-E-L apostrophe E-A. Hello.
Perfect. HIL-A-UH.
Okay. However, it
It's
helps
canon
you
that I spell all the names wrong in here. I just want everybody to know in the notes all the names
Do
are
our
wrong.
notes have lore now?
Yes.
Welcome to the future.
I'm going to keep you updated on how things go. Belinda he calls her and she comes in. The part, and he's like, yes, I need the things. And she's brings up 2 sending stones.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to keep in contact. If you are ever captured, if you are ever compromised, if your things, well, first of all, if you're ever captured or compromised, or you believe this is going to be taken from you, destroy it immediately. I don't care how, but destroy it in a nuclear fashion if you must.
What does that mean?
Fireball, come on.
The nucleus of it to put it away.
This like the middle nuclear.
There's nuclear magic.
I would like
Wait.
to
I didn't
reclass.
Where is the nuclear
I didn't know
magic?
that.
Why can I not wield it? This is amazing.
So which level fireball is that?
He tosses one to whoever.
Should we keep it in the bag of holding so that
Yes.
no one
Handy
can...
haversack.
Damn,
Yeah,
you
or
didn't
the
know.
handy haversack, yes.
This is unaffected by
Don't eat it. Don't eat it. All
comings
this.
and goings of the magical aura.
That's in your mouth.
This is this is not enchanted using
How many agents do
our
you
ways.
have? Because there's another person we should probably check and keep tabs on.
Mr.
Kingsford Songsword, who also has the ability to control Choke Warrior.
Additionally,
Oh, should we help
if
them?
this is stolen, I need you to make it top priority. Understand that there are some spellcasters who can track magic like this, and I'm not interested in playing that game.
Will this work down below?
Yes,
Okay.
he just asked.
Oh, sorry.
You're okay. I've ensured that these will work outside of the city.
Do you maintain control of the sending stone here?
Yes, it will be my sending stone.
So
This is, understand, and I need to make this clear as well. I trust my council and I trust my city, but I am the council spy master. So we are going to, this is between us and only us. All of our movements are between us. All of our strikes are between us. Alea doesn't know. Hildegard doesn't know. And absolutely not Face Stepper or Kalok.
Slock. Do not talk about Connor's
And by do not talk about, just
shit.
don't bring Sinrig around anyway.
Sheep. Do not. Oh, sheep. No.
So, I am
Do
very
not talk
serious.
about Connor's sheep. Yes, sheep. That's good.
And not only does it put my rangers in danger,
Ranger danger.
it puts you all in danger, and it puts myself in danger. Not to mention, it puts whoever you tell in danger, because the council has agreed that they don't want to know. So,
No one wants ranger.
Sinrig, I see you nodding your head, but I can see the words going in one cow ear and out the other.
Can't lie.
So let me
I forget
make
not
a
to.
list.
Or I forget to lie.
One. Talk to
hell yeah. Sure.
about a tuning for
don't understand
Sigil
it.
question mark or a way to get there. Because again, sorry.
Just tell me a lie. Any lie.
Just as a reminder to everyone, this is not Joe's not speaking in character.
No, that is the truth.
As a reminder, your mission and his mission are the antithesis of one another. Yours is do not kill the Red King. Yours is kill the Red King. And so the reason why we cannot kill the Red King is your son. So I think getting the son out of there should be before we kill the Red King.
Just
or
so
do
we're
anything.
clear, I will kill the Red King even if it is your son.
Is the Red King your son?
How did we get here?
The sun is so far, though. It's like 80 billion miles away.
Nuclear.
Throw the stone into the sun. We do not make our own sun. That's weird. That's super weird. We're not doing that. Not role playing that.
In the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to later or wait to get there. Two.
It's a kick in the pouch.
Well, Kingsford is an enemy that is threatening because he has the control of Quarry.
Tell them about Kingsford.
Yes.
Yes, it would be wonderful if his spies could gain information on them.
The more people we tell about that motherfucker, the more likely it is we get
Well,
to.
this is not.
We should get him a list of things that you can talk about, just so that when your motor mouth starts, you just burn through all the shit you're allowed to tell people, so we can remove you from the room in the amount of time it starts to get for you to do the things you're not supposed to talk about.
So yeah, we should tell him about Kingsford. That kind of, do we need to go to Empire's Crossing then?
Yeah, I think so.
For the
right?
Lord of Blades is the one that we need. But do we need to really? If he's
Lord of
like,
Blades is Enderberg, though.
He's outside of Underberg.
But we could stop on the way to check in with, see what his.
Why are we're sending spies there, so just let them tell us.
But we have a word in with him. Maybe find out more.
Except the Red King
I don't remember.
knows who we are now.
Oh, so we'll just stay away from Empire's Crossing. Let them deal with
no.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
They should ask around about Kingsford songs.
Yes, ask around.
Kingsford songs.
He was the.
As in the Bard clan?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh boy.
What's the boy?
If you have a song sword as an enemy, it's going to be...
We also have
We
one as
have
an
one
ally.
as an ally too. Yeah.
Frenemy thing.
Well, Kingsford is just bad.
Kingsford song sword, an ally, and you see his range.
No, Kingsford is
An ally of the Red King?
Yes.
We don't know exactly.
Probably, yes.
Probably.
He has control of Quarry, and Quarry are the ones that are attacking people in their dreams. So he is an enemy.
He's like,
We'll look into Kingsford while we're in the
he's like 5'10". He looks like a bitch. Smells like a bitch.
Walks
Hairy
like a
chest.
bitch, probably a bitch.
They also there is another song sword there, but there's an ally. So like
name.
Jeff.
Ophelia, and she also has people that follow her too,
Yeah.
so she could be a good point
she's
of
an ally, a
contact.
good ally, a good start.
If you bring us up, she would, I'm sure, be more willing to share.
I like this thing where all of our problems are now your problems. It feels good. I feel lighter. While we're sharing problems, I may or may not have planted a couple seeds in the Goliath clan about why we brought Ophelia.
We covered this.
Oh, it was so very long ago.
I mean, just like 20
No,
minutes ago.
just Sinrig said so many things he was supposed to say since then.
Look, you helped me. You made a very big problem go away and welcomed someone who I've
Goliath-sized problem.
is a Goliath-sized problem. Who I've learned is much more reasonable than her brother. I anticipate the full Goliath stubbornness from her, but at the very least, she should be a little bit easier to work with.
You know, while we're on the subject, I was going to wait to bring this up later with the group, but I feel like we've got a good thing going here, and you should know everything that's been happening. During the fight, I detected a spell shield. Not sure who casted it, but
You didn't detect any spells.
I knew it was him.
No, but he said
Can I
he
insight
did.
that?
What did you do?
Sigrid, for fuck's sake! I
don't know what
am
that-
begging you.
He said,
Oh, that's
he
real.
said-
It's
I would
17
get
plus
on my hands and knees and beg you if it wouldn't take me
I have
out
a
of
feeling that it
everyone's
was
line
Connor
of sight
already.
and I would get tread upon.
Yeah, he did something.
Joe's not gonna say anything. She like makes eye contact with him, makes note, and then just looks away.
I don't know if I'm ready to drop it. I don't know.
Is it a problem?
So if this was a solution to a big problem for you, then why would you hinder Hildegard?
If the shield protected her, as a reminder.
Oh, protected her. Okay, I missed.
Yeah. It was for.
I was like,
And she didn't even really need it.
Yeah. She's kind of a baller.
She just needed Michael rolling the dice.
Yo.
Oh, I got a dice tower. I'll do the dice.
Look how pretty it is.
Fucking one.
One all day. I'm like a fucking binary over here.
Okay. I have
Dice of the ones,
another
I'm the
question.
zero.
Since you are, you have spies and information, and what do you know of Hrothgrad? And what do you know of this man called the Lord of Blades?
Unrelated is those are two different questions.
Yes. Sorry, April is just making sure she doesn't forget to ask them.
Unless you know a connection between them.
There's no connection.
Are we just going down the list and feeding him all of our bullshit?
Yes.
I'm literally making.
Hey,
a
while
list
you're
of
at it, if you
quests.
find a third song sword or any other song swords,
Kill him.
Weren't we looking for the other one, right?
There's another one.
Oh wait, hold on, I might be confusing it out of
No.
character
It
It's just,
conversation.
no.
Okay.
It's just King's. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll start with the Lord of Blades. It's the closest to geography. The Lord of Blades is a warforged revolutionary located outside of Unterberg. He's a general bandit at this point that is creating problems for Unterberg, attacking supply carts, merchant carts, things of that nature.
That kind of guy.
My general understanding of him is a freedom fighter for Warforged. He looks at you and says, I would be wary.
You're a warforged.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. There's reports of non-warforged people going missing as well. People being sent back with messages, things of that nature. I haven't looked too far into it because he seems to be located around Unterberg.
Yeah. So maybe we shouldn't do that right away. Okay.
At the very least, he's an enemy of our enemy.
Yes.
And then Hrothgrad, do you know, we were hoping to go to Hrothgrad to maybe find some more allies in order to assist us. Do you know of anything or anyone in Hrothgrad that we might be able to have as a contact, or?
Hrothgrad is a little bit outside my range.
Same. I'm in a city in the sky. This is all out of my range.
I know a little bit. Hrothgrad is currently run by a young king by the name of Kimbatul. He is a gold dragonborn there.
Timbuktu.
Kimbatul.
God damn it.
Kimbatul.
Oh, I put Tool because he's a tool.
Yeah, he's the guy in the backyard fighting guy. Kimbo. Yeah. Plays.
And he
Guns
plays,
akimbo?
and he plays for Maynard?
Okay, so run by a young king Kimbatul.
Kimbatul is a gold dragonborn with wings.
What? Tight.
Hrothgrad has a tradition. A dragonborn born with wings is rightful king of Hrothgrad.
Tight.
So he will be king for as long as there is until there is another dragonborn born with wings.
And as far as like alliances go for them, based off what we have.
Sorry?
That was out of character.
I don't think Skyrim doesn't have dragonborn in our sense.
He's saying the music.
Hrothgar ran by a dragon. Spoilers if you haven't played Skyrim.
It's been like
I'll tell you what, I haven't played Skyrim in 10 years.
Whoa, it just released last year.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Just released last year, that's a little too soon.
it's both been out, just released, and about to release all at the same time.
And they're waiting for a dragonborn to show up.
Regardless,
it's
not ripped off.
I know.
As far as alliances. Student, shut up!
I had to finish. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll wait.
No, we're done. It's only 3 parts.
Your shout's fine.
No, I never played the main quest. Fuck that.
Yeah, 10 years, never beat it.
You never get to talk to Mario?
Damn.
Mario!
So,
Never say Peach.
anyways, as I was trying to say, do you know of any of their alliances at all? Based off of, we found like a smuggling thing when we were on the way to what is the magical place, Dar Ariel. We found like a smuggling thing. I ran on the water and I picked it up and I ran back and got onto the boat. And it was a letter and it said something about like, aren't they like enemy? Like, don't they hate the Red King? What are their alliances? Do you know anything about their alliances?
Hrothgar was allied pretty closely with Okerthel back in the day. Okerthel's no longer. Okerthel was run by a dragon collective called the Metallurgy. A group of metallic dragonborns that
Is that a fucking callback?
it is.
Okay! April was like, wait, I'm triggered.
A group of metallic dragonborns that fancied themselves the lords of the world. As such, they operated in a way that I kind of do. It's just less conquering and more steady manipulation of world events. However,
you put it that way, you're starting to sound like a baddie.
I said it's steady manipulation of world events for the safety of my city.
Oh, okay, that tail end part completely fixes it, Nato.
Yeah,
It's not for
I'm not gonna lie.
Look, as spy master, I'm not going to lie to you. I have to do plenty of things that are not
you do you, little finger.
And as part of our alliance, I'm about to do even more things that aren't pretty in the name of what you need.
I'm not one to judge.
Yo,
I do terrible things just for shits and
Same.
giggles. You're doing it for world peace.
Yo, say-
Regardless, the Metallurgy was slain by the Red King, so Okerthel fell.
what?
Gotcha. So that's probably.
Metallurgy was slain by Red King.
Metallurgy was in the last campaign, right?
Yeah, that's why I said triggered.
I just.
Yeah, we went to like their fucking island for like their
We
celebration.
almost got
It all
fucking
came back.
destroyed.
Yeah,
we had to prostrate ourselves.
We remember we became spiders on the back of a dragon to get to the island.
That was so good.
That was the flow chart for last. That was the flow chart for last season. There was no meat pants. It was just turn into 8 spiders.
We're gonna turn to spiders.
The child necromancer, the child barbarian with a giant hyena.
Can I ask also, in case while you're asking around Empire's Crossing, or in general, if you hear of a firbolg named Kragen, I would like to try to find him.
Is he a threat?
No.
I need to limit what I do to
Absolutely.
protection and safety of the city.
But if you hear anything, just if it comes up.
If he comes up and he is a common enemy, rest assured he will be handled.
No, he's not an enemy. He's an ally.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, I will make sure that he is not caught in the crossfire then.
Thank you.
But that's about all I can do. I'm not. Rest assured, as much as I am grateful that you helped me, my job is not finding missed connections. My job is to take care of our common enemies.
Well, he might have information on Kingsford. That's all. So it might be worth seeking him out.
Oh yeah, he did work for Kingsford.
Kingsford at this point is a secondary priority, but I will make a note of it.
Okay. And they're also going to... So maybe we just go straight for Hrothgar then. Right?
We don't want to check the load of plates out first?
Well, if he's like right outside of Underberg and it sounds like he's a glorified bandit, then that puts us in very close proximity to the Red King.
Yes.
That I don't think that we are ready to do yet because we do not have, I think, enough information.
We also lack subtlety.
That is fair. The only thing I would say is maybe the sooner we get in contact with him, I mean, if he has a band of Warforged that cannot be controlled by Morpheus, then that is potentially very useful. That's all.
Once again, just be wary around that.
Yes. I would just bring it up.
Yeah, I would be.
Yes, that's what you do.
I would be concerned for if he has that effect on Warforged. I would be concerned if he would do something to Dozer.
No, it's fine. There's nothing going on upstairs right now, in case you forgot.
For what it's worth, I don't think the effect he has on Warforged is brainwashing per se. He is a fine leader for the Warforged. And I think that they gravitate to that.
Still, I don't know if we want to put ourselves in proximity to the Red King just yet.
Hrothgar first then, yeah.
I'm also a little concerned with this one. If he gets close to the Red King, is just going to go in and firebolt him. So I'm thinking we go talk to Hil-Ea, and we see if she maybe has a tuning fork or a way to get to Sigil, or a lead on how to get to Sigil. That would be great to, like, have that. To not do right away, but just so that we know that we have a way to get there, because Deliria, unfortunately, still thinks that we are thralls.
There. I'm not saying it's Tyler, but it's Tyler.
I think it's been partially me too. Well, maybe not.
Nope.
I just adjusted it, so I don't do it anymore.
I'm not
Wiggle,
pushing on
wiggle
it at all.
Let's see a wiggle.
Wiggle.
Give me a wiggle.
Hey.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Next time someone asks you to wiggle, just say no.
If you notice, every time Cindric has a secret he needs to just fucking spill, the table creaks.
Inside check. The table's creaking. Good
Better
advantage.
than him spilling his
That's his tell.
His tell is just him existing.
So since we're
pair
here
of
and
twos.
Hil-Ea is here, we should go ask her about a way to get to Sigil. And she also has that really powerful magic user that was with her. So that might be interesting to check out. Then we go to Hil-Ea, because since he's going to Empire's Crossing to, like, ask about your dad and their, like, movements, and then also talk to Ophelia about Kingsford, we don't really need to go back to Empire's Crossing if he's kind of, like, taking care of that. Just saying. So, we should probably have, like, a route. A destination, if you will.
Hrothgar first, and any information we learn there, we'll share with you.
Sigil first, yeah.
I think Sigil first.
Yeah, ask her if there's a way to Sigil.
If we find a way to Sigil, we go there first.
Yeah, we can totally go to Sigil
Planting
first.
seeds, baby, planting seeds.
Wait, I want to bring up something that was mentioned that we never talked about, too.
Doubt that.
Something that was mentioned, I think, to you in your dream when Morpheus came to you as your daughter.
Yeah.
He said Mosmosagrin's pet, which was the aboleth.
Yeah, oh, yes.
We never talked
Did you mention that?
Now I did, because I forgot.
April wrote it down and made a mental note to bring it up when we had
And
time.
the table has decided that was a lie.
Yeah, so here I have it bolded. It says, Cindric sees his daughter who talked to him and
You are the fearbolt.
told her about the aboleth Olgaroth. She mentioned something about being Mosmosagrin's pet.
Well, we kind of knew that.
Did we?
I ain't know
Yeah, because
shit.
Maz Mosagrin went to Olgaroth and told him to build an army.
Yeah.
We already knew that.
Mosi is running the show. Mosi is the big.
He also got Krakoa to ascend. That's why I wasn't sure that we knew that was the case.
Mosi has been doing all this shit.
Yeah.
Mosi's behind the scenes. He's pulling strings. So
Which
the thing
is impressive, 'cause no arms.
yeah, right. It'd be so much easier if I had hands. The big thing is if we go after Mosi and Sigil, that's like it. That's it. Like, we're done.
We don't know that.
We don't have to. We could try to get in.
There's a quest list on my thing, and that one's at the bottom. It says main.
No, it doesn't. I have the quest list literally up right
But
here.
like
I just
Joe
wrote it.
said,
It's
we
in
can't
Sigil,
take
not in
on,
Maine. Maine is in the United States.
It says
we
suggested level
can't
15.
take on
It's a
the
point
Red
of-
King
it's a point
without
of con-
getting Kellen safe.
Yeah, it's a point
So
of
we
contention.
need to at
in our
least try
group.
to sneak in. We could do a heist mission.
No, I feel like Bill brings up a good point. Sigil is a level 20 quest, and we are level, let me see, 11.
But he said heist.
I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying that we need to go and like remove. If we can, great. We should. Going because the fucking moon went out, right? Or the light went out in Sigil.
It did, but it
Fucking
went back on.
The
when
Lady
Zook
of
was there,
Pain.
So Zook-
What the
when-
fuck's
by the
going
time
on?
Zook
She's
was there,
dead.
the light was back on.
Yeah. So we
Lady
should
of
go.
Pain is dead.
If he's there, we can gain information at least.
You caught a dagger and threw it back at her, and she died.
No, that was not her.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
Didn't you catch a dagger from the Lady of
Oh, I
Pain?
did. I did.
Yeah.
I did. Yes,
threw it
and I threw it
back at her.
back. Yes,
And nothing
But she
happened.
didn't die. We killed Sarus there.
Yeah.
And that's why the dagger.
So we're gonna heist Kellen if possible first, and then head to Hrothgrad second, then head to Undergerberg third.
Well, I think,
This is still water.
I think we ask about a way to get to Sigil, and if it seems like it's easy enough to get there right away, we can. If it seems like it's going to be a thing, we go to Hrothgrad.
Cool.
That was out of character. Is everybody fine with that?
Yeah.
Now they say it again.
Now say it again in kid.
So I'm saying basically.
Don't.
It's like typing it all up and then just hitting enter and then.
Let's
you
go
just
to
dump it
Empire's
out.
Crossing
Okay.
and make sure that things are safe there, okay? First, that's the point A. Head to Empire's Crossing,
Really?
then head back to New Praxia. Make sure that things are safe there first. And then probably
They
just
aren't,
go take on the Red King right away.
I like.
No other stops.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
It's like
No, I want to go somewhere new.
Yeah, let's go to that elven place all the way in the northeast.
Yes, that is a better idea.
That is
actually.
probably a lot of quests we need to do
My
there.
best friend
Yes, I
Erickson
need
just
to
came
talk
back
to
from
them
there.
about trading with New Praxia. That was a
That
whole
is
quest
a
line.
probably
Good
also
idea.
pick up
Yeah,
like
it was
5
a-
more
it was a
quests there
side
too.
thing.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, but then the quest
Let's
log
go.
got
You know
full,
what?
so
Let's
we
go to the
deleted
northeast.
that
That's a
one.
better idea. You're right. I think we get more prepared up there by gain more allies. That's
Allies?
That's what I said.
Ali's at Undergeburger.
Yes. And then we move
Did you
on.
guys want to do the power tower before we leave?
Yes.
Let's do it.
He's leaving. He's
Rory, help! Rory, you're the DM.
You go to the test your might tower and it says closed.
down for maintenance.
She sees us walk up and switches the sign to close.
It's a sign that says nobody wants to work anymore.
Oh, yikes.
Wait, did
Yikes.
someone say test your might tower? Because I really want to use this guy.
Oh, I thought you were going for the tower.
I thought you were going for the big ass tower.
They're all gonna die.
They just boarded her up.
See, why does a dragon need an axe?
Why not?
It's excessive.
Because it's a kick-axe dragon.
So let's go talk to Helia, yeah?
Kalea, yes. Maybe I should not. I should not do the talking.
This is 8%.
He's
8% more.
hey, persuasive boy. I'm trying to talk to you.
I'm sorry.
Me and Sinrig should not do the talking. I know that we like to, but we shouldn't. So we should just no. You and you should go talk to Hilaire.
Let's make Zane do it.
I mean, we can only.
He's the son of a diplomat, right? He is the son of the most recognized person in New Praxia.
He's the son of a
Council.
of a bodyguard.
I mean, we can all
You are
agree.
a
diplomat's
diplomat. What the
bodyguard.
fuck are you
We
talking
can all
about?
agree that the most persuasive person here is Sinric. Can we all just agree on
For the
that?
mages, I
a
think it
warrior,
should be Zane and
No, I think you should
Joe
do it.
exhales and goes, God, when was the last time I fucking punched something?
I can enhance ability on me and Zane, so we'll be.
I didn't say you. Nobody said you. Everyone said not you.
That is.
Dozer said.
I mean, we can all.
We're listening to Gozer now, huh?
He's great.
We can.
he can read the tablet. Can you read the tablet? I didn't think so.
What are the parameters?
I'm more of an iPad guy.
He's great.
We we can all go.
We're
Right.
silly today.
This has been fantastic.
I'm so sorry,
I think you
Connor.
all have a way to go now, so and I have work to do.
You're welcome for this glimpse.
Oh
of
wait,
the behind the
because I
curtain.
have like a quick thing.
is it quick?
This is very quick.
Is it?
20 words. Face Stepper wants to experiment on our friend. Should I say yes? You can respond to this message.
We just get out of
I
here.
don't know.
Okay.
Yes, the easiest thing would just be me to leave. Like,
But maybe he can make you something that will not hurt your head anymore when we're here. If this is gonna be some sort of base for us, like, right?
Unless it harms Gideon, that would be bad.
I could just wait outside.
Down in the, you know how far outside is?
Hey, you can put him on the broom and kick him off the side.
Cool.
Send you a mile away.
I mean, you just literally need to cross the city limits.
Yeah. Give him a parachute and our little kickboard things. And
Absolutely not. I am never riding that thing ever again.
It's a felony to do aboard while you parachute. The White Ranger was the last one.
they tell that to Jason.
So to Helea, and then we let the persuasive boys talk to her about a way to get into Sigil.
That is the first step, yes. But we were gonna have to listen. I did promise Face Stepper, and I don't want to have to come back here and eat crow later.
Well, persuasive people go to Helea.
You didn't even. Did you even ask him if he was chill with it yet?
I did talk to him about it already, and he said he was like, eh. He was in pain, had a headache.
Yes, that's when we were still having to be here. But now that we can leave, since we finished a quest, we can just.
But do you want to leave on bad terms with one of the counselors?
No, it's not bad terms. Just tell him that he changed his mind.
That's.
Yo, consent is important. Just tell him he changed his mind. If he's not cool with that, then
I
fuck it.
will. I will do my best.
His name's
Then
Face Stepper.
Then I'm gonna have to head to Face Stepper.
My name's Face Puncher.
I mean, Face Stepper's office is on the way to Hilaire.
I'm gonna have to head there. And at
We
least,
can all go.
All right.
Stepper's office.
4-2.
Actually, my name is Josefina Bartholomew, but you guys call me Joe.
Aldous, answer me this. How excited was he at the prospect of experimenting on me?
He was too excited.
He was excited.
I'm gonna roll an insight.
Shit.
0.
Yeah, you forget.
I don't know. It's 9 actually. I'm just teasing.
I don't even care. Like, you can tell he was excited.
He was
Like,
excited
obviously
to touch your face and things.
Step on it, perhaps.
Your face is very steppable.
You do have a steppable
Face
face.
stepper, face stepper, step on a face.
As someone who's had their face stepped on, step.
All right, get out of my office.
He's literally been trying to get him to get out of your office.
Connor
this
gets
whole
up
time.
and ushers you all out of the office, forcing you to decide where you're going next.
But we want to continue a conversation at the threshold while he's trying to get us to go out.
Connor goes. Zane has to hug Connor before he goes. Like, walking around up in a conversation as he's doing it.
Universal sign. Well,
It's getting to be about that time.
So listen. All right, we're gonna stop by Face Stepper. I'm gonna go talk to him. Tell him you don't want it. You don't want it, right?
You know what? I will come with.
But if you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm not telling you have to. I'm telling you, I will take the fall. I'll go in and just say, hey, you don't want to. That's fine.
I'm coming. I want to see you tell Face Stepper he can't touch him.
You know, you could even. Who knows when we'll actually be back? You could just tell him.
Maybe you could leave him a
Maybe next
little
time
bit of
we're
you,
here.
like a finger, or like a piece of face.
Yeah, since we're leaving, and then just say, now, next time, if we need it next time and it's still affecting me, then I would be open to it. I think that's great. Because it's not
He's
quite.
not upset. You're not actually giving in to anything.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. I think it would.
Sure.
I will. Yes.
You're just like,
Connor, I think we should get out of here.
He's bald.
That's so rude.
Bye, Connor. Bye, Belinda. So good to see you. Thanks for the hospitality. You guys are wonderful. See you soon. Bye.
thank you.
Can't miss you if you don't leave.
So everyone's just going over to Face Stepper's room?
He would never miss me.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, so you as a unit all walk down the hall.
Suck
Well, Joe has dodge, so he would always miss you.
Yes, thank you.
You all
Oh, I have evasion. So.
walk down the hall, back through the Citadel, and across the Citadel into the next hallway over to Face Stepper's office, where you all arrive to see assistant boys sitting at the
All fucking 12 of us, right? Because there's a cat, there's some fucking ravens,
No more pigeons.
there's a fucking duker.
I miss pigeons.
assistant boy looks up and just grabs
There's
the
an
can and
owl.
he
I am the law.
goes, "Sir, they're here."
Is Hedgewitch still just flapping underneath the city?
Jesus fucking Hedgewitch! We won. I am so sorry. Don't take that tone with
Her,
me.
her feathers are all
Well, then you stay
gone.
down there. How about that? You all can go. You all can go in. He's expecting you.
Grazie.
You all walk in. The lab is elevated at this point. It is not below, down by the bar. And you see Face Stepper sitting there. You just. Oh, hello.
Hi.
So, let's see you. Come here. Come here.
Well, no, he doesn't. It's like no.
It's like, no.
No.
That was not the best persuasive.
Unfortunately, we have a couple missions we have to go do now. They're time sensitive. So we'll do it next time.
Can I have a deception?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Whatever you want.
Roll deception.
Doesn't matter. Oh, there's a 12 plus 9.
That's good.
20 man.
He looks at you. All right. Well, that's fine, I
Suppose we're leaving, so there's no real point to stop the headaches if we're heading out. You know what I mean?
No, that makes sense. I was curious, but I didn't need to know.
It wasn't like I was weirdly excited or anything.
I really wanted to step on his I have a couple questions, if that's okay then. If we can poke.
To him.
Very good. Yes. So you are experiencing discomfort due to the nature of your existence, right?
Yes.
That's interesting. You are, as they say, Kalashtar.
Yes.
Meaning
that is what we are called.
You have a dream spirit inside you.
More or less, yes.
Very interesting. So what if I took it out?
Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
Would you still feel the pain? Are you protecting him with your flesh by not dying from simply existing?
Well,
If I pulled it out and just kind of floated it in the city, would it just fizzle away?
Oh,
well, I don't know, but he is a part of me. It would be like me saying, "Can I have your arms?" If I took your arms, would you still be able to do work? You know, he is part of me. It is not as simple as taking him out.
Ladies, robotic arms. They start writing. There's always a workaround. And I have a feeling that I've always been one of the belief that objects of the soul are not similar to objects of material possession. We can all do without a little soul. We can't do without a little fingers, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Point being, I'd be interested to see how this city affects it negatively for the sake of a potential invasion from these dream spirits.
Well, it is not the same type of spirit, first of all. The evil quarry are very different than the quarry inside me.
Good and evil, it doesn't matter. They're all probably at least biologically similar.
No, not really. There's some with big pincers. There's some with lots of eyes that float around them, and
What's that called?
I don't know, but if it knocks you unconscious, it takes your soul. So don't write that down, underline it, get a highlighter. I don't know if you highlight, but
Soul.
Research, ladies! And they take it and they go, yes, sir.
yes, so that one is particularly dangerous.
Sounds like it.
Isn't it, Sinric?
Yeah, they're all right.
Where would one find one of these?
They're all right.
Well, in your dreams. So,
What is
Finger
just always in dreams?
We fought them in real.
Should probably not
Like
encourage him to find one. That's a good idea.
Well, they found us, right?
Yeah, I definitely fought one before and I tried to like pinch my face off, but then I like punched it like, really
They
hard.
can take over you as well.
It is not listen. You are a curious person, and I appreciate that.
Let's not go there.
But it is not worth finding if you can bring these things to the material plane.
Roll persuasion check.
I'm going to.
Yes, it's very dangerous. I took control of me and I was fighting against my allies and had no control.
Advantage.
So curious.
I was about to smack your head anyways. Don't roll that.
25.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
That's a not put the city in danger.
If you're gonna do it, just do it like down there or something. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Anyway, very well. Be gone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Adios, amigos.
If you will not be experimented, then you are of no use to me anymore. So, shoo shoo.
Smoke bomb.
pleasure as always.
Shall we? We meander out.
We go to Helea.
I'm gonna turn this minivan around and drive us to Helea's office.
You all head over to Helea's office.
I imagine
walking
I'm
down
on the
hall.
broom and you guys are all on hoverboards and we have rope just tied
Well,
to
we
each
certainly
hoverboard.
aren't walking because we've been talking.
You walk.
I am
You
walking.
want a little edge in there? Little edge.
What's wrong with your eye?
What are you talking about? Are you
What are you
shiny
doing?
right now? What are you doing?
No,
Why are
just
you?
a little
Stop.
edge.
You're having.
Don't you only have one eye?
He's got a quarry.
I feel like
No, my regeneration ring.
You're just closing your only eye.
Just blinking.
Yeah, actually, I do still have the eye patch on, though. I did keep that on. So, yes, I am just.
Are you blinking or winking? No one can tell.
I'm blinking.
You blinking?
You're winking?
Yeah.
No one knows what you're doing.
You all head back down the
Yes,
hall.
I will take it.
Enhance ability.
Thank you.
On you.
What about this one?
Do you want both of them?
Oh, they think
takes
they're
more
both going
It's
to.
not concentration, right?
It is.
Oh.
But it's a third level. At third level, I can do it on both of them. I only have one third level spell left, but we're not doing anything. So yeah, Varus and
You slut. Don't do both of us.
I did.
Why would you say that in front of Ben?
Yeah, do it.
Why would
It's
you be
fine.
like, yeah, no, I only have one left. It's fine. I don't need it.
It's fine.
Alright, so he casts,
might be almost out of
enhanced
those, but I can
ability on
remember really
Aldous
nothing.
and Varus, making them
charisma checks.
super suave. And with that, you all head over to
To both of them, for
They
the
both
spell,
now have a
I like
twinkle in their eye.
I like lick my thumb and rub some dirt off the face.
walking, walking,
You're just like,
walking past Hildegard's new office. The door shut, but she,
You can hear her moving
got stuff
furniture
going on.
around.
I walk
and
past. I go,
over-
get it, Hildegard. You got this. We believe in you.
I need an open floor pan.
is there like a sign on her door that says Hildegard Counselor?
well, no, she just got the job today. So
Is it like in,
Counselor Thunder
is it
Giant.
like in every
I
movie
paint
where
one with fucking Jabroni's
Don't you
marvelous
fucking
paint.
Yeah, do it. No, do it. That's adorable. I love that.
I was gonna say it's like in every movie when they're like
like a-
they're scraping the old letters off the door.
there's like a plaque. Like they gotta they're gonna make the plaque.
I'm making it permanent.
I'm guessing it's
And
the same
cooler.
plaque, right? Counselor Thunder Giant.
No, make it cooler.
Who is someone calligraphy? Your calligraphy skills.
I
right?
do. I do have.
I'm gonna let you paint with my paints that I'm attuned to. I don't know. Does that work?
Are they attuned?
They're not attuned.
Oh no, they're not attuned. So yeah, let's paint her name in pretty colors.
Okay. Go ahead. You have calligraphy skills.
I have. Yeah, I have. What the fuck is it called? I have
Proficiency in
proficiency in calligraphy supplies.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a dexterity check plus your proficiency bonus.
We're not gonna make like I don't want to be like a problem. It's just more for like fun.
It's a fun. Yeah. Just make. You could just make a sign.
I'm assuming you're just making it look like it's
21.
Hildegard Thunder Giant sitting there.
Yeah, and it's super pretty.
21.
And it's super pretty.
Easy.
and
You take the paints out, just kind of gold over Garrick,
like-
and then
you wanna do like a gold?
very nicely right.
It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful writing
It's
you've
like
ever
gold.
seen.
Oh, it's like rainbow letter.
And as
it
you-
literally is iridescent.
And as you finish it, it just kind of melds into the golden plaque that already exists, so it looks like it's etched on. So
It's like a foot.
Hildegard Thunder Giant.
Like a foot.
I might be a little rough on the outside, but
1 square foot.
very good at calligraphy.
Yeah.
My writing is beautiful.
All right. And with that, you head over to Hilea's office. Her door also shut as you approach.
Nice work.
Approach.
Nice job.
Oh, I'm just being loud. Trying to pick my charger.
We're gonna go first.
Who's knocking?
Shaboy.
All right, Cedric is knocking.
And then I step away. Just reach over them and.
Where are all my notes on this?
Weird sounding door. Made out of coconut?
I forgot we have.
One table.
How did you forget? You've been making it make noise for the last hour.
Like I'm the only one.
You're not. Just
You're
one
just the
third.
first one.
Just 1/3. We'll even say.
All right, guys. Come on.
Ah, shit.
So, you, Cedric knocks and steps back, and you wait a moment before the door opens up, and you see a drow, youngish male, looks to be about in his 20s, you'd think, though he is an elf, so perhaps older than that. Short white hair, just a little bit messy, just a lighter purple, of a lighter purple skin of a drow. Wears a nice looking suit, and is just kind of standing at the door as he sees you all, and is just, yes.
We're here to see Hilea.
Do you have an appointment?
Why would we need one?
I can't hear you.
Why would we need one?
Because she is busy, perhaps a little bit.
We're important.
Roll persuasion check.
We are the.
You have advantage.
Probably most. Oh, he already has advantage.
Yeah.
Never mind. Then I won't roleplay.
I mean, you can.
Oh, that's a good fucking roll.
Or just roleplay anyways. I want to hear it. So.
We are very substantial in the most recent events of the council, and we would like to discuss some things with her moving forward.
That's going to be a 27.
27.
The fate of the world is in our hands.
You could leave with that next time.
Hold on to that.
Okay.
Won't be very long.
Right. 1 second.
It's the Caballeros. That's her name.
He shuts the door.
Dream team.
Dream team. Do we really?
Silver tongue.
I'm lost.
What is that in Spanish? Figure it out.
And then he opens the door again, almost very
Keep on
quick,
this way.
guys. He opens the door very quickly, and you see that behind you, and this is like a waiting area behind you in her office. Hilea is standing at the door with the woman, the wizard that she had been speaking to, and they're kind of saying their goodbyes as the assistants just. You can come in.
Thank you.
Have a seat. She'll be with you in a moment.
I appreciate you. I give him a silver. Is tipping a
no.
thing?
No.
No. Is that offensive? Do I know that's offensive?
It's a little offensive.
Slightly surprised.
Go get yourself something nice.
Why don't you just go sit in the corner there? Think about what you did.
Wait.
Didn't Ben say he was wearing a suit?
Wait, so outside of tipping, do you want a silver?
I'm okay.
No, she's fine.
I'm very fine. Thank you.
They're fine, I guess.
I bet he has a lot of cool sense.
You all come in and sit as
I think it's better than we do.
Hilea kisses the woman on the cheek, and the woman just kind of nods at all of you as she walks out. And Hilea is just kind of like leans against the door. Her demeanor, her very professional counselor demeanor, is gone in this room. And she's just kind of very laid back, and she's just, what?
Smoking a J.
Fonz does.
What, so quickly, you seem like an important person who likes to get to the point, so.
Yes, you're delaying already.
Do you have a way to get to Sigil?
Me up next time.
She said
You
no
just
to
come
her.
right out. Give away the sigil. She's like,
You're delaying by laughing at
That
me
is
now.
straight to the point. Come in the door. Come inside.
shit.
This is my bill.
No, that's come in the office.
You just don't give a shit.
Jerome, no more tonight. I'm done after these ones.
I was going to say the ball
Yes,
was
ma'am.
in the court. skip it. You just took that.
She
told me to take the ball.
lets you into the office and brings you all inside. Not enough chairs for all of you, as usual. But
She'll pops a squat.
I stand.
she sits down at her desk. Last one, shut the door.
Zook struggles with the door. Yeah, sure thing.
Okay.
Senna leans
What
over
is
you.
this? Is it cedar? Good
He's got
God.
to pee. It's Mark. He's got a tiny
You
bladder.
just went.
He's got a tiny bladder.
It's Mark. It's the food.
Don't make fun of Mark's bladder.
Yeah, I thought we could
So
It'll help with the door.
Don't forget, try and schedule it for 6:30.
did.
7.
I'm gonna go walk over there.
No, I think he's.
I think Mark just went to bed.
You guys, I think he's going to pee. Let's talk about something else.
Anyway, so
Mark, you peeing?
Oh no, Matt's here.
oh, it's locked. That explains it. That explains it.
Oh my God, he peed.
Pull on the door.
Hold the door.
I wonder if they come back that they're going to be Chris. I wonder if that's.
Getting back to it. Is it him?
Yeah.
Is it them?
Yeah, Matt,
Did you lock it again?
Yes. Cool.
I make
We don't know if we're gonna get stream sniped. So anyway,
Swatted?
they're swatted. That's what it is. That would suck. So anyway,
Sounds European.
so anyway, she looks at all of you and she's just like, okay, why?
Because we need to acquire an asset from there to help us in our quests.
Okay. Okay. What's in it for me?
Have you been there before?
I have not.
Would you like to go?
No. What's in it for me?
I think you might enjoy it.
How?
I don't want to go to Sigil. Come up with something better.
What do you want?
If you would like to leave it open to me, I have plenty of things I want, but it's not going to be anything you enjoy.
I don't enjoy anything.
That's fair.
Just kidding. I like drinking beer and punching people.
What were you going to say?
Just for as much as your demeanor changed when you realized it was just us, you're being very diplomatic. Just tell us what you'd like.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm trying to make it a little easy for you.
No, you're not. What do you want? I'm trying to boost him. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wasn't trying to roll. I was just gonna roleplay it, but that's I can coerce.
You don't have to
coerce it out of her. Yeah.
You all squeeze a little bit too to get mad in. I'll squeeze a little bit to get mad in.
We don't really know. We don't really know you, so we can't really know what
so I
you
guess I
want.
will.
Like you're not even really sure who you
Persuade.
You don't have to roll a persuasion in this case, but she's open to it. Basically, what she's saying is, if she has an ask, it's going to be a lot more difficult than if you just have something you can offer right away.
Okay, let me look. Maybe we kind of already.
Like, she has an ask, and she'll ask it, but it's going to be more than just, a quick errand. So,
What about this bag of beans?
Holy shit, man.
Question on
It's
everyone's
just
mind.
beans.
No. Why not? Isn't it?
Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry. That's like something super important. I shouldn't have said that. Oh no, that's so like. Those are really important beans. I shouldn't have said that.
I don't know. I don't really know.
Unless you're.
I don't know.
oh, you're deceiving? Go for a deception then.
No. But it's not like a real. Is it a fair deception? What are we doing here?
I'm doing a bit to make them seem more important than
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a fake deception.
That's a
So
deception.
it's still a deception.
No, but the bag of beans is actually valuable.
You're putting up. You're.
What?
It's like you're putting on a show.
I gotta make.
Can't you do a thing? Make them seem even more valuable?
Listen, man. Yeah, it's a lot of asking right now.
I just don't know anything about her, so I don't know what to entice her with.
Maybe we can ask her. Maybe we can find some. Maybe we should find some things out about her first.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have anything to offer. I don't know if she wants things. She seems like an information kind of person, but
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. Let me ask first. Let's retcon the beans bit.
Let's hold off on the beans.
Reminder
Hold the
not to
beans.
tell her
Hold the
anything
beans,
about.
please.
Reminder not to tell her anything about the Connor stuff.
86 beans.
Can we retcon me?
Okay.
There's something wonderful about trying to pretend to spill the beans.
Yeah, I see exactly.
So
That was good. That was fucking great.
Comes in
What are
with
you?
the fire.
What are you like? You're more of an information person, material presence.
if the information is valuable, I could use it.
I can give
it
you,
would
like-
need, in this case, need to be something a little bit nice, a little big. Material objects? Yes, I suppose
I've got information that she might like.
I suppose I could be looped up a little bit with something nice. A nice gift.
What about these wondrous stones?
Listen,
that we found underneath the city of Nupraxia? I got this. I
I have a plus.
Underneath the city of Nupraxia by a giant-skin enemy in the depths where we fought an aboleth and have what else was down there? Abraham was. You know Nupraxia?
Are they shiny? You name yours
Yes.
starfish too?
You never told me what they were. They were those Etten gems from like episode 4.
Oh yeah, they're like dirty emeralds. Couple dirty emeralds.
It's information.
There's
that
6 of them.
it's not.
No thanks.
Something about the divining rods? Like the
I'm gonna tell her about. Yeah. Okay. Pause. Break. Pause. We need to strategize here, folks.
Yeah, can we like, look at our...
from the hip. I was
gonna tell her fake
Look in your inventory.
I don't care about items. We need information. We're gonna do information.
She
She
should
wanted
be
me
down.
lubed up a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna do info.
I have a +2
We can do
long
info,
sword.
and then we throw in an item if the info is not enough.
And I've got
Heard?
Yeah, but are you trying to give her real info? I can give her fake info.
I was gonna give her real info.
I can give her fake info.
I like her. She's
That's
cool.
yes.
Guys, wait.
But it's
yes.
proof.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
She's a pearl of power.
I just throw up shit for her. If she wants pearl power, I'll give her pearl power.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We use an item to sweeten the deal. Let's start with info. If it's not enough, we use an item to sweeten the deal.
And start
Heard?
with the fake info.
What info? Just
Real info.
Just give her real info. They're our
Why
allies.
give us something good?
Because they're our allies.
I don't imagine that
Because we're trying to save your
she's wanting
son.
for
You
items of
fuckhead.
gold.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As far as items and gold, I feel like that's a sweetener.
Yeah.
That, all that is like we give her info, and I'm thinking as far as info, we go with like the threats we know about to this universe.
Nail it. Let's go. Bring it home.
Not hardcore, nothing crazy big, no alliances, no allegiances, nothing we're spying on, nothing we're involved in, but more like there's like an Oathid threat, or the Oathid threat is being run by the outside, or if we have to go even farther, we talk about Orpheus Morpheus, but I'd like to stay away from that. I'd like to go more like.
We've also been tight-lipped about why we're going to Sigil. We could relate it to our quest to save the
that's
world.
good.
We could make it seem more worthwhile for her to give us that info rather than like trading it for something that she needs necessarily. We could just say like, look,
Let me
everything's gonna
help
blow
you.
up.
Help me help you.
Yeah. So we
like
could just
it.
give her more information about
like
why
it.
we're going, and then maybe she'll feel more like incentivized to give us that.
Heard. Everybody good?
I still like
And then we have a pearl of power to sweeten it.
You're skeezy as hell.
It's for your son. Oh my god.
Listen, we could give her the. Listen, I'm just saying, you give her the fake shit, and
No,
then you
I'm
give her
nervous.
the real shit.
Hello, how are you?
Look out for that. Why did
Michael,
you put a glass on
can I
it?
speak to Aldous? Is Aldous here today?
We're trying to contact Aldous.
You guys are off the hook today.
I'm very
Off the
okay.
fucking chain.
Why are you complaining? You didn't have anything like planned combat-wise. If we're doing this,
So what led me?
We can make a little.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Wait. Okay. All right. I will tell you why we are going to Sigil.
Okay.
It does not only concern us, it concerns basically everybody on this plane. And everybody on every other plane.
Because we're all interconnected.
Okay.
So we are going in order to
So mad that I smoked a lot of weed.
save our friend's son,
I'm the friend.
who is in the hands
It's my
of-
son.
You don't have a chewing gum.
That's just like your
I'm
opinion,
gonna say
man.
that. I got it. Who is in the hands of an eldritch being threatening the very fabric of reality itself. Not only our plane, But the water plane, the airplane,
The airplane.
everything else.
Interesting. And
And I can give you a pearl of power.
oh, very nice.
And do we have an agreement?
I have questions, but give me a pearl. It's looking very good for you.
All insight. All insight. All insight for
I'm
you.
not gonna steal from you right in front of you.
Great insight. 16 plus 8.
Great insight.
Yeah. Yes.
Deal
Give
with
her the pearl.
everything belongs to the
Man, I didn't,
4 insight.
I didn't think the items would work as well as they did.
I told you I like shiny things.
Say that? I did not hear you because you were talking about weed.
Very well.
You a narc?
So, threatens all reality. Interesting. What's a vine sigil? It's the vines and the Lady of Pain. Just deal with it.
The Lady of Pain is no more.
So we believe.
It's very interesting. Could she be more again?
I don't know.
Okay, here's what we're
find out.
going to do.
She could be muchier.
I have something here. And she like goes through her drawers.
All right, Eagle Man.
She got more.
Swear to God, if we have to go through
I
that
have
fucking maze
something.
again.
She goes through and she just pulls out a like a little coat of arms ring.
Nice.
And she holds it up. It's a symbol of
You got it.
what appears to be a cave dragon on it.
Scary.
Actually, no, it would be a symbol of a spider.
Scarier.
A symbol of what appears to be even a wolf.
Wolf.
A drider. And she brings it up and hands it to you. I want this back in the event that she is not savable. However, if there's a chance that she can be saved, I want you to give this to her and tell her that she has Gazad to thank for it.
Ooh, that's good.
Understood.
We call that soft power.
Now I will just say resurrection is like, what did you say, Daddy Demetrius? Like $500
I don't know the
worth of-
specifics. I don't need to know the specifics. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, bring it back, please.
Understood.
But to make it happen is an expensive venture.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like a diamond.
Diamond, yeah, it's like a diamond. There's a diamond
You
dust.
aren't going to cast a basic resurection spell on the Lady of Pain.
We'll probably have to do something.
You're right, it'd be an expensive
The
resurrection spell.
lady does not die.
Oh,
It's almost like we're bringing back her existence back to.
and while you have done more than enough here, and we appreciate you, I still have no way to get there.
Yes, you do.
that was cool. Sorry.
You'll come home with me tonight.
Yeah, we will.
I need to pack up some things and then I'll be on my way. Unfortunately, your ride just left, so we need to go see her.
What?
Oh, the lady that was
Oh,
in
the
here, the
wizard.
magical user.
What is her name again? I forget.
We don't
Her
never
name
met
is
her.
Zanafia.
Zanofia. Thank you. We will talk to her. We have just like 2 or 3 things we have to finish up, right? No, this is it. This is what we have to do here. Then we're leaving.
All right, then I will pack up some things and I'll take you home to go meet her.
That would be great. Thank you so much. And just real quick, is there anything I should know about possible resurrection of the Lady of Pain, as you seem familiar with her?
We'll chat with Zanafia about it.
That sounds like a great idea.
Very well.
Xenofia.
Xanaphia.
Xenofia.
Z and F, dude. Occam's razor.
Xenofia.
Well, she's an elf.
If it sounds like an F, it's going to be an F.
Well, she's an elf.
Finds a way.
So, with that, Helena begins to pack up her things,
10 razors, right?
and you all go to wait for her to be ready. And with that, we're going to take a break. So, we'll be back in 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And welcome back.
Double dab!
So,
double dab all the way.
as you all walk out of the Citadel with Hilea
Certainly not talking.
and into the city streets, you all arrive at a small little 2-story condo. Like a row house type, that she walks up the steps and unlocks the door and leads you all inside. She comes inside, you all, she takes off her coat and hangs it up and just shouts out, "I'm home and I've brought guests." And you hear another woman just, "Who is it?" It's just, "Oh, it's them." Yes.
It's about on par.
They won't be
reactions.
staying long. We've struck up a deal, and I was hoping you could help. She looks among all you. You see Xanathia, of course, the drow, long braided hair, the piercings all in her ears. She's wearing something a little bit less formal in here.
Like sweats and joggers.
Yeah. And just is like, sees you all and just, "What is it?"
Oh, we would humbly request passage to Sigil
And by request, he means we already paid for it.
and passage back.
And also advice on how to revive a demigod.
Is that what you do?
Accurate.
Okay.
It's a lot, guys. Maybe you should ask for a
Hello.
way.
Can I just talk to you for a minute? Hello, looks all just. I'll be right back.
We'll be here.
And they walk into the other room. You're standing in a.
Let Sinrig talk.
You're standing in a decently sized salon. A couple couches in a square in the area. A fireplace going very very lightly right now.
Somebody getting a blowout.
Fairly warm.
I wonder how much they pay for this place.
All
New
sorts-
practice, like 1,200.
All sorts of baubles and knickknacks kind of line the room, but they seem to be like art pieces. They seem to be fine items, paintings, sculptures, gold, gems, things of that nature. Good thing there's no rogue in this party.
Joe, I was gonna say, Joe resists her like
Is there not?
urge as a child to steal anything
I
of
put a
value.
bucket on his head.
They can't see it.
And as you all look around at all of this, Hilea and Xanathia come back. We're good. And Xanathia's just, okay. Passage to Sigil
Yes.
and back.
Yes.
Preferably, if you are able.
I can conjure a door, but it would be on a timer.
Yes.
I could keep it up for 24 hours.
Now let's say we miss it. It won't hurt us in any way, right? We just have to find our own way
You would
back.
have to find your own way back.
Good. Good.
Ben pleading that we find our way within 24 hours.
The situation being that my magic is a little unstable
Tango plane ship.
when it comes to Sigil. The Lady of Pain doesn't lord over the place anymore.
Correct.
Interesting. Which is making this doable. Her and I had a bit of a falling out.
Same.
Point being that it can be done. As for reviving her, I don't believe there is a revivification involved. I believe that
Finding her.
she can't be dead. It's impossible. If she isn't there, and if someone was powerful enough to usurp her, there's really only one place she could be. What's that? If you make the Lady of Pain mad, she sends you to a place.
We've been.
Oh yeah, the maze.
The good news for you, it is a place without time.
Yeah, the maze.
Yeah, we've been there.
So it doesn't affect your 24 hours.
It
Of
affects,
course, unless you spend centuries there.
So we go
in
poke
which
those
case-
it
guys.
affects our soul.
Mamo.
Yes,
Come to bargain.
you have infinite time to take left turns.
There's always turn
Trust
left.
me, I'm well aware of how
I mean, we already
awful the place
kind
is.
of know it.
Do you know how we would get in there without angering her? Because that's how we got there the last time.
There's only one person with the power to send people to be maids, and it's the person who sits on the throne of Sigil.
Remember when I said this felt like main quest shit?
What if we can't really...
Then don't revivify her, fuck her. I don't really give a shit, but you asked.
I mean,
Truthfully, the bitch can rot. I don't really care.
You should probably save her.
yeah, no, we have
I like her.
No, because
have
she'd be
to
a
save
super powerful ally.
and just restoring.
What do you think? She's gonna ally with us?
Yeah, we fucking got her back in power.
I'd like her to ally with us as well. Helea gave you the ring.
But what is she like? Super powerful demigod. What is stopping her from just saying we could break her out and then she's called the Lady of Pain?
Remember,
What will stop her from betraying our trust?
she was all about like order.
And
Good point. Leave her. Fuck her.
And you and I.
Why am I talking like all this, and why are you talking like Joe?
It's better to have her in power than Masmusica.
What was Massimo Secret?
Ooh, no, Sydney. Absolute motherfucker.
It's literally not a bad thing. You already
made
said there's an
it
Eldritch Being there.
Yeah, what?
Sid, next time you have a thought, just
Let it go.
I'm gonna
chew on
get
it.
silence
Chew on
as
it
a
for a
spell just for you.
Can you target silence to just his head?
I don't understand why.
Who's Massimo Secret?
It's not important. You already agreed with the deal. We will head towards Sigil.
Unless.
Very well. Trust is lacking these days. I understand. I'm only opening a door for you to a place that I'm not allowed to go to.
Which we have agreed on beforehand.
Sure.
Now,
If you would like if you would like information about Mosmos again, perhaps we can strike another.
I like
She looks at Helena and she goes, interesting bunch.
Only taking after your cues.
Matt, scoot over a little bit.
Yeah, we still need it, but we need it.
We have a tuning fork to the material plan. We have one.
Do you?
I
Do
took
we?
it from the Turtle Boy's house.
We could also just tune a fork once we're there.
No, we
Cannot tune a fish.
Don't you have to be from that plane?
But if we can get a
Nope.
plane ship,
Nope. No more.
scroll a plane shift would be a good thing.
God, you have a child somewhere because those are the daddest jokes I've ever heard.
They're pretty rad though.
I'm gonna murder you. All right,
Even
fine.
if we get stuck in Sigil, we can just take that portal back to the water plane to get the rod to open a
No,
portal to bring us back
remember,
to the
there are
material
portals
plane.
all the time opening up. You just have to have somebody help you find them.
Okay, fine. Listen.
Right? Am I
Fine.
misremembering
Listen,
that?
it's okay. It's alright. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Portals
It's
up
okay.
in Sigil all the time.
Yeah,
Listen, how about this?
that's why we shouldn't be too worried about it.
I'm not trying to play hardball, okay?
I am.
But this place and the people I have dealt with so far, being Connor and Garrick, and Face Stepper, these individuals are very much work on favors. And no offense, counselor, but as soon as I walked in your door, you said go to business. Let's figure this out. No pleasantries, no friendship, no lightening the mood. So I took that as a cue to constantly request something for something. If that is not the way you want things to work and you want to freely give information back and forth between ourselves and become allies, I am fine with that. I have no contest to becoming allies with you. I like the way you work. I love that you said, fuck that bitch, leave her in the maze. That's amazing. That's
That
a great
wasn't
idea.
the counselor.
Zenithia said that.
That's what I said. That's I was turning. But you're the same person, Ben, so I can't. Fine, that's good, great. So I get that, and I would love to be allied with you, but from what I've learned of this place operates on favors, and that is it. There is a certain way this council operates, and that is give me one thing, I'll take another.
No, that's fine. I like this bunch.
Fine. So if you want to know the rest of the information about what is going on in Sigil, you will have to give us something first.
Malaya starts to speak, and Zenithia is just. I'm not a counselor. I am a mage, a spellcaster. I asked, not for my own benefit, up for yours. Perhaps I had information for you. But
Insight?
Yeah, I'm going to insight if she has information about Osmosis Grid. 20.
She does not know who Mosmosagrin is, but all she has is her name.
9.
So she's saying that perhaps if she knew more, it could be helpful, especially since this seems to be your enemy that you're going to face.
Yeah.
With that being said, what can I offer you more to tell me everything you know about this? Because clearly to me now, this is something that is precious information, and I would very much like to know every single bit of it. Especially if someone was was powerful enough to usurp the lady.
You know, while I do love this back and forth banter, let's not forget that Demetrius's head is exploding every minute that we're sitting here.
Oh, we're definitely spending another night here.
Pontificating on information.
Did you say pontificating?
Yeah.
Holy cow, dude, that's like a $12 word. God damn, I was like, what the fuck?
$5.99.
That was Mike. That wasn't even Albus.
$12 or 6 electrons.
Whatever Councillor Face Stepper did to protect the city from dreaming, it is affecting me.
Oh my god, the idiot. I told him that it would be very stupid. Okay.
It is a small price to pay for not being influenced by Morpheus.
More names.
You may know him as Krakoa.
You see in her eyes pieces going together, threads connecting to each other at this point, and she's just...
Can I make an insight check?
Go right ahead.
Against,
You have disadvantage still.
So, regular. No, wait, that's,
You're doing it on Enlightenment?
yeah.
I believe that's double proficiency.
Yeah, okay. 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 So...
9. 2. 7.
18 plus 6.
Oh, damn!
Can we not say, okay, for something as big as an 18?
No Enlightenment.
Well, I rolled a 6, but I got 9 on
You see no trace of enlightenment. You see a curious individual with a lot of knowledge of a lot of different things, putting knowledge together to these things.
Well, now you just took the rug right on under me of why bargaining chips. Thanks.
I don't know why
Why we're guarded?
I don't know. We have a person here. We don't have Deliria anymore. We have a person here who is powerful and knows things. I don't know why we aren't offering information.
Because that's why I explained it in character, is the fact that, like, this place operates on favors.
I got you.
It's like House of Cards here. The point is that I'm going to keep myself close to the chest before I give anything away, because if I can get something, I'm going to get something.
Morpheus, Archfey of Dreams. Krakoa, God of Life and Death. Usurping Raven Queen, of course. Therefore, the Raven Queens know more. Morpheus, of course, hates the Raven Queen, making them both together. But Morpheus was an archfey. He wasn't a god. He needed to ascend. So who did he ascend? How did he ascend? He would have had to ascend if he was in this area, Daria, which of course makes sense after the boom I felt, of course.
See?
How would he know that? Fuck. Mosmosis.
It's like hearing my own internal monologue.
It's like it took us 2 years to figure all that out. You figured it out in 20 seconds.
Being a god.
Sure.
He's an eldritch being.
You're gonna tell her everything? Remember when I said we're gonna have like a back tete-a-tete and we're gonna get things for things, and now we're just giving things away for free?
If it's going to take longer than 10 minutes, I would appreciate cutting to the chase and getting as much information as we can.
Fine. Mosmosagrin helped Morpheus ascend to become Krakoa. He sacrificed his son Orpheus, who was in the sword that was used to create this anti-magic dreaming field that is around your city right now, which is hurting this gentleman here. If moving forward, on on top of that, there is an evil aboleth underneath the city of New Praxia, who is an undead aboleth, who is being resurrected by mind flayers. The mind flayers are in league with Morpheus, who is in league with under the
Mind
assumptions
flayers
of.
wouldn't resurrect an aboleth. That doesn't make sense.
They're not resurrect.
She casts prestidigitation on herself and leaves the room, but her voice is still going in this room as she walks away.
Why
So
are you?
she's
What
still
is going
speaking
on?
to you.
Why did you walk away from me?
I'm getting you something. Keep talking.
So that is what is happening. They have his
Mind
son.
flayers
His
wouldn't-
son. There's a tablet we have that can only be read by people who are enlightened. The enlightened people who can read it always are stupid. This guy is stupid, so he can read it.
Way stupid.
Unfortunately, you're intelligent, so you cannot read it. If you want to look at it, you can, but you might go crazy.
Fair enough. I won't touch it. Mind flayers wouldn't resurrect an aboleth, though. Who else would?
Mind players are looking for the aboleth.
They're looking for the
The
aboleth.
undead aboleth.
It's Mosmosagrin's pet.
Musmuskin's pet. He's an eldritch being. Of course, he has an aboleth.
Who's Mosmosagrin is in league with the mind players who are running this shit, right? The
we
mind
don't
players
know that.
are only a distraction in order to unite the front of
Don't
people
know.
who believe in
Well, we're
Mosmos, who
pretty sure
believe
on
in Krakoa to fight the mind players, who is run by Mosmosagrin, so he can gain more power over this realm,
We don't know.
and then take it over
We
slowly.
don't know Mosmosagrin's intentions. That's why we want to go to
It's
the
a pretty educated.
So we don't
guess.
know Mosmosagrin's intentions. Do you know Mosmosagrin's intentions?
We know Krakoa's intentions.
No. Do you know Mosmosagrin's intentions?
She's you hear stumbling around upstairs at this point. Halea's just like sat down. She's just like out. 1 second.
I feel like she probably knows. What's the turtle?
Those are all
dude's-
clean. They're just crumpled in my pocket.
What's the turtle dude's name?
Archibald.
Johnny.
She probably I feel like she knows Archibald.
We saw into that room. Is she one of the people that was one of the people in the crystal? Can
No,
I
they
make
were
it-
all enlightened.
No, she would have.
And we know she's
Oh.
not.
She would have ganked our ass if that was
She
Yeah.
Which is why I just spilled the beans. 'Cause
She-
you rolled that inside
she
check on
comes
my
back.
pocket.
What were you asking?
Do you know
Mosmosagrin's
Mosmosagrin's intentions?
She comes back down. Well, you hear her voice as she's coming back. You can hear her footsteps coming back. She goes, Mosmosagrin would have helped him ascend. If he helped him ascend, then he was working with him. However, if the aboleth is working against the mind flayers, and the mind flayers were looking for a tablet that Krakoa is looking for, then that would imply that they are no longer working together, meaning something has fallen out. She comes back holding.
Between the mind flayers and Krakoa?
She comes back and holds up a shard with, you see, like chaotic energy sparking through it, lightning energy. This is for your time and your information.
I grab it.
It explodes.
You never trust a shard. This is what happens when you trust a fart. You get a shard.
My guess
Hey,
at this
go
point,
fuck yourself.
my guess at this point is that Mosmosagrin has that second thoughts.
About ascending Krakoa.
Yes.
So what is, again, we come back to the original point, what is Mosmosagrin's intentions?
At the moment, unclear. However, if all of this tracks and all of your information is correct,
Maybe.
it would make sense to me. Gods are not allowed in Sigil. They cannot enter. He is protected there. He is likely found refuge there. However, he himself is also not allowed into Sigil. Therefore, which is why he had to usurp the Lady of Pain. That's an outer essence shard, by the way, from the chaotic plane. Very useful. You'll like it.
Manage equipment.
So God's gonna enter.
Okay, so he's not.
So Mosmosagrin is
chaotic, you
afraid
said.
of Morpheus?
He's hiding.
He's
Likely.
afraid of what you create.
Yeah, but I'm saying the power level here now is Morpheus is more powerful than Mosmosagrin.
Debatable. Eldritch beings and gods vary amongst each other. It's possible that his power is growing, yes. It takes grand worship for that kind of power to usurp that of an eldritch being worshipped from the multiverse.
Yeah.
So now we find out that Mosmosagrin and Krakoa are fighting. Krakoa is in league with the mind flayers.
Why wouldn't he want us to kill the Red King?
Hold on. The aboleth is in league with Mosmosagrin, which is why they are like looking for each other. What part would you say the Red King plays in this?
An idiot? The Conqueror?
Yes.
The Red King is Morpheus's avatar on this plane.
Yes.
Because Morpheus cannot exist outside of dreams, currently, we believe.
Prophet.
That's all he is. Nothing more, nothing less.
So why wouldn't Mas Mosagren want the Red King to be dead?
That is a puzzle.
Yes, we know. We are aware.
Why don't you ask him if you're going?
That's a good idea, actually.
I hate you.
The way to play this game is to let Tyler just tell everybody everything and see what happens. That's the best way to play it. All right, fine. No more secrets, no more guardedness. Let's go. Tact out the window. Full send, baby.
Do you know of a
How do you say that in
person
Spanish?
named?
That's our new name.
Do we remember Deliria's last name?
Jeff?
Yeah, there it
I
is.
say the whole name.
Jeff?
Oh, yes, I know Deliria.
Easy there, Red.
Do you know how?
Shit. I wouldn't be surprised.
How do we convince somebody that we aren't thralls? Did we ever figure that out?
Well, they have to make an enlightenment check, which she can do.
No, she thinks that we are thralls.
Yes,
the
I
only
know.
way to unenlighten her would be to...
No. She's not enlightened. We have to convince her we are not enlightened.
She thinks we are thralls.
I'm pretty
the
sure
Elder Brain.
Deliria is enlightened, right?
Unclear if it's enlightenment or if it's the Elder Brain.
Can Eldritch beings dream?
Somewhere.
Yes, they'd have to be able to. If Morpheus contacted Mas Mosagren, he could only have done so through a dream.
I guess. Okay. I was going to say that could answer a question.
I would argue, in fact, oh my gosh, I would argue, in fact, that they're always dreaming, being that they are very vulnerable. See, Eldritch beings exist in similar states to gods in that they always are and always aren't. They're always awake, they're always asleep. They don't sleep as a result.
Do you know how to get the hold of her? We believe she is enlightened.
Speaking to her, I would go to New Praxia to speak with her.
No, she's
not there.
She's not there anymore.
You do not know
She
where
left
she is.
because she knew that we were thralls and
She thought we were.
to cut. She wanted to cut off ties.
Did you say they're always sleeping but never asleep?
Yes, always awake but never awake. They exist in a god time, if you were.
Really exhausting to try and take all these notes by myself.
I helped last week.
I'm just overwhelmed.
How to contact her in her own demi-plane. A sending spell would do it.
Yes, I can do that, but...
There's a chance of failure.
There is a chance of failure, and she also
could fail to
didn't
save.
believe me
Yeah.
when I tried talking to her. The only way to unenlighten her would be to do what, what's his nuts?
Thermidis
Thermidis is doing to Archibald.
What if we find
So
a
you
way?
can remember Deliria's last name. But okay.
It comes and goes.
Maybe we can. If you know Deliria, you could reach out to her for us, and we can meet her here and try to break her enlightenment. Because we need to be.
I don't know that she's enlightened. I think that
I'm
she
pretty
was
sure
convinced.
she's enlightened.
She's something regardless, so we should try and.
I'll
enlighten
go
makes
back and
sense.
check the episode.
I'm gonna put pause on this. I need to just spit some shit at y'all so we got the notes right.
Yeah.
We have an chaotic outer essence shard.
Chaotic.
That's all I got. Believes that Mas Mosagren is having second thoughts. God cannot enter Central, so Mosi is hiding there to hide from Krakoa. Krakoa and Mosi are against each other because we don't know. Krakoa is trying to become... You think Diet Coke will go on this? Like a nice stain? Mosi... Wait, Krakoa and Mosi are against each other because we don't know. Krakoa is trying to become super powerful by becoming worshipped across the multiverse, which you already knew. And that's it.
Basically, I think Mas Mosagren regrets creating Krakoa because he's getting more powerful and he might not be able to control him.
Write that down.
Well, what about the Raven Queen? You said that she's gone. She's not. Sorry, I wanted to throw that out there too. Since we're gonna.
Oh, can I buy water?
She's back.
Yeah,
Yes.
we brought her back.
Good for her.
I brought her.
Yes.
Regardless, she is not. She's very likely not powerful enough to reclaim her domain.
Well, yes.
Not yet.
Speaking of which, you should put it like an altar up or some shit in here.
Yes, what would it take to return her power?
Worship.
That's what I said. Yeah, put an altar up.
Or like on what scale?
The
To a
scale.
point that it would make it.
People stopped praying to the Raven Queen nearly 100 years ago.
Yo, Gazad, we got some Raven Queen converts.
At the time, many prayed to her. She was a god that many prayed to when their loved ones were dying, and many prayed to when those were being born. She existed on a level greater than many, which is why she was hated as much as she was.
That's what Krakoa wants, is to destroy the Raven Queen.
I mean, it makes sense, of course.
Well, the other gods too, right?
Do you know, besides making people no longer worship a god, what is another good way of destroying them? Maybe
destroying a god.
Also, if we have the tool that was used to make for them to become a god, is there a way to reverse that?
Ascension is ascension. There's no descension except by. Oh no. There's really once they ascend, they ascend. Killing it would be to kill it on its home plane.
Mortal again? Oh.
Good luck. It's a god.
Even if there were terms to them becoming a god, if part of what he did to become a god was to forget something's existence, if we were to make him remember, would that...
He's not allowed to remember.
Okay.
He will not remember.
That's important.
If he forgot something, he will never remember. Your words will go in one ear and out the other.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Just like Vecna could never be resurrected. His sacrifice was his being undead.
Oh.
That's Joe.
Yeah, that's not April.
And of course, the Raven Queen, of course, could never return to the land of the living. Something she desperately wanted.
All right, great. I'm glad we got all of that shit out in the open.
Yes, you should tell people more things. Don't.
All right, I'll go tell Face Stepper all this stuff.
Honey, what you did was wildly stupid. You don't know me. I could just be I could be like, cool, great, and the moment you go through that door, I smash it, and then run off and tell Krakoa. You don't know me.
I'm gonna insight if that's what she's saying. Oh, that's not great.
I'm also gonna insight what I was gonna do.
15.
I got a 7.
7. Aldous, that freaked you out a little bit? Joe, she's got a point, but she's...
I cast lightning bolt?
No, God.
Sorry.
Lightning bolt.
Aldous, you're being much too impulsive right now. She's fine.
Listen, the way I've learned to create information and learn information is just to yell things now.
Understand.
There's no tact anymore. Tact does not exist. He does not help me. When I am tactful, things just go wrong.
Okay. I want to be really clear.
We only
here.
need one Joe. We don't need two. Okay?
I want to be really clear here.
Aldous is rethinking his entire approach to everything in this campaign.
You took a fantastic mulligan on me. I know a lot of things. Not mulligan. Hail Mary, as you will. It's from sport. Anyway, you did a big move, and that's good. It helped you in this case. Don't tell everyone that. Don't tell Face Stepper. She looks at Hella and she's like, no, don't tell Face Stepper.
Yeah, no.
That would be very stupid.
Fair enough. I apologize. It's just the way I've thought my entire life is just not working.
Well, and the person that we would go to who has much magical power and knowledge, Deliria, is currently on the outs.
You all live a life of distrust. You are adventurers. Everywhere you go, there's danger. Because you bring it, usually. But also because it exists, and you are now getting to the point where you are shaking the world, and that gets attention. And so, yes, you do want to be cautious, absolutely. But in here, honey, I forget her last name, Zanafia Laurel. And I am a very, very good friend to have. The fact that none of the gods ever liked me, and the Lady of Pain put me in a maze, should prove that.
Because the gods don't like us, and they put us in a maze too.
Wait a minute. I thought only one other person ever escaped the maze, and it was that one guy who came out all fucked up.
They tell plenty of stories about the maze.
Insight. Red. 19.
Crit.
The DM doesn't remember that. Yeah. If that's the case, it was just a story someone told.
That's all I need to know.
Retcon.
So trust is useless now. Trust and mistrust are both useless right now.
No, it's just when somebody has a fount of fucking knowledge, we should probably tap into it when we can, because we don't know a lot.
Also, we have allies now. We have Gazad.
Yeah.
The city, for all of its...
Go let Face Stepper poke you then.
No. An ally.
The city, for all of its horrible flaws, is a good city full of good people. It's certainly nothing like New Praxia. And that is because those who hold power do not gain anything from the power they hold. And it's the best thing about this place. Elliot's like, yeah, you're telling me. Oh, by the way, dear, they gave us this. And she goes, oh, very nice, thank you. It's like a trade then.
The Pearl of Power?
Grace, yes. Just like a
You're going to want to attune to that, by the way. You or you?
Damn it. We're all like constantly like attunement.
I'm juggling like
And you're
crazy.
right. Oh, it occurs to me, I never explained what it was.
I know what it is.
You know what it is?
I would like to know what it is.
It's not
important for you.
But I can tell you
but
anyway.
Mark wants to know what it is.
Oh,
Zane didn't say
it's
that.
an outer essence shard. It's attuned to a place, an outer plane called Pandemonium. A chaos plane. You can attach it to some sort of piece of jewelry or something, and of course attune to it. And
when you use the Metamaker option on the spell, you're holding or wielding the shard, you can use this property. Choose one creature who takes damage from the spell. That target has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks made before the start of your next turn.
What?
It's a debuff.
It's a debuff
okay,
shard.
so you need to put it on a leather strap and wear it around your neck like Winston from New Girl. And you have just a crystal necklace.
Hello there.
I already have a shard that I'm attuned to. It's a water.
Then maybe give it to him. Oh, you can do
whatever you need. You wanted something, so I.
No, you're
thought
fine. It is nice, and maybe I can sell it later if I have to. But if you want it, I can give it to you.
All right, so that's all settled. We have our information, and we all have trust. Would you like dinner, or are you going straight there?
We would actually like dinner and probably a nap.
No, I think we should
can go
leave.
straight there.
We can rest and get food there. We know a place. It's called the something manatee.
Which
Yes,
existed when... Go ahead.
We've been through like 3 PowerPoints at this point. I think we need to go.
The problem is that it was there when we were there when the Lady of Pain was in
He's
charge.
taking damage. We need to go.
And he has no spell slots.
No, just the higher ones. It's fine.
He could sleep
Where
on the
will?
way.
Do you know where this door will open up? In Sigil.
Whatever you want.
Okay, in the...
Not
manatee.
in.
Proud
Right outside.
manatee.
Right outside.
outside
Not
the
in.
brown manatee, please.
Okay. I will put it a little. I know where the Proud Manatee is. I will put it in an alley, a couple blocks away from the Proud Manatee, so that it is not found.
So it's not to just. Yeah.
The door.
Just put it like in a trash can.
It will remain
It's a
open.
door.
Yeah, put it in like a dumpster, like a big dumpster.
We don't have those there.
It's fine. Just let it be.
We are going to go ahead and do this then. For 24 hours from the moment I cast this spell.
Good luck.
So resting there. So yeah, resting there is a bad idea
Resting
because
there
we
would
only
take
have 24
8 hours of our
hours.
time.
In the event that
We just rested.
that the door is missed, do you all have ability? Do you all have the ability to plane shift back in?
No, we do not. That was the other favor I was going to ask before we just spat out everything.
There are portals that open all the time.
I can write you a scroll.
That would
It would
be...
take time and it would take money.
How much?
I've got money. I don't want to use all my money because I have other ideas.
Oh no, I left my DM guide at home.
Oh no.
Oh no, you're in a comic book shop. Fucking.
I also have D&D Beyond right here.
Oh no.
There's literally a bunch of them on the shelf.
Yeah, but it's easier to just go to D&D Beyond really quick.
Someone buys it. Why is there pizza grease on?
Here, folks.
I have something else.
At the beautiful, wonderful 10th Planet in Cherville, Indiana. If you're around in this Northwest Indiana, please stop by. It's a wonderful, great place in where we host our great place.
The hut again and have him rest in the hut.
Yeah.
And then wait.
Can we call the hut?
Would that be better?
Lehman's Pizza Hut.
Yeah, that is better.
Leoman's Pizza Hut.
Lehman's
it's canon. It's in the notes as Leoman's Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah,
Also-
we need to.
Yeah, Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut does not sponsor this.
So for
Domino's
bargaining
does.
purposes, guys, I have a mantle of spell resistance. I could also trade. I think it's worth.
Also, I can just cast Feigned Death.
We should wait till we're not up here to get in magical because I won't go through
These babies are balls.
What does that one do?
Maybe wait till you get to Sigil.
Mantle of spell
I
resistance.
spent
Like you have advantage on saving throws.
You have
I
advantage
couldn't
on
find
saving
it.
throws against spells while you wear.
Why are you wearing
I don't wear. I don't wear
Or
it.
just
Why not?
Just trying to find
You don't have enough
what
attunement
get of
slots?
that.
I think I'm maxed on attunement.
Because that's really good. Can anyone use that?
Does it require attunement?
Use what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyone can
Is
use
there
it.
an item that gives you more attunement slots without having to attune to it?
Yes, it's called the Mantle of Attunement.
It's called Get Tattooed.
Mantle of Attunement.
No, I don't think that's used.
It's actually.
If no one's using that, I would.
Some Magellan.
I have a cloak of protection, so I guess that's probably better because it's +1 to AC. Yeah.
It's a D8.
Maybe for Dozer, so he can't be mind control.
Do you wear a cloak? Do you have a cloak right now? That might be good for
Yeah.
spell resistances, actually.
Yeah.
Because your AC is already really high, but to be resistant to some spells would be really good. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I think.
Okay, because I am fully attuned. Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
It takes up an
okay, yeah.
attunement.
Yeah, I've got 3 things that I have.
Okay.
Who has a free attunement slot?
And no cloak on.
I honestly think I do,
Matt,
but I'm wearing
Do you have a
cloak
free
protection.
attunement slot?
No.
Mark,
Would you
It
want
takes some
advantage against saving throws against spells?
How much figured?
Wait.
It would take quite a
He
bit.
has
Like a week.
Oh,
the mantle.
2 months?
Magic resistance.
Oh, I'm full up.
More.
Because it would make sense for your character, but if you have other stuff, that's
I
totally.
got nothing to do. Go ahead.
I'm full up.
If that is what you would like.
Just kidding. I don't want to hear the repercussion Ben has for the rest of the world.
Sorry, how much
So
do I
why
have to
don't
draw?
we just
weapon of
do
one.
this?
Do it.
Open
I don't
the
have mine
hut.
on, yeah.
Let Demetrius sleep in the hut. We rest.
Yeah.
And then we open the door after we rested.
Sure.
That way you aren't taking.
We cannot rest
Damage.
for another, we can't rest for another, 16 hours.
So worth of
No, it's almost dinner now.
Yeah, it's almost dinner. How about this?
6 hours.
You all, if this is okay, Helena, you did bring this chaos into our home. And she's like, fine. You will, we have a guest bedroom. You can set up your hut there. We will eat, and then you can rest inside your hut. And first thing in the morning, I will create the door.
There. Let's
Why
do
are we waiting? Just for your spell slots, right? That's what we're waiting for.
Just
also
in general,
because
once
it's
that. He
we're there,
also
we
has
don't want to
none
rest
of
once we're
his
there.
reactions. He used
Yeah.
all of them in the battle.
So we want to rest up because if we only have 24 hours there, I know we can take time in the maze, but we only have 24 hours. So
If we go to the maze.
yeah.
All right.
But we,
I think you have to do,
No
matter what we do,
you have to do the
just
maze if
waste
you
8
want to
hours
talk
of
to the
rest.
person in charge.
If we want to get the Lady of Pain out, we can do the maze. But if we don't want to get the Lady of Pain out, we don't have to fucking go there.
we got to interact with Masmos for
Either way, we need people on our party to
and
rest.
yes,
that
yeah,
is beyond the point.
Yes.
Yes. What you said. Yes. Please.
Very well.
You're such a contrarian right
Then we will do that.
I'm gonna unattune to my Ring of Mind Shielding and attune to my Pearl Power just so you
The mind shielding doesn't matter for him. He's got the sword.
And I don't lie anyway, so there's no point in not being able to be detected if I'm lying magically. So that's the other thing it does.
Yeah. And he's got the sword. So
You know,
the sword
I
does all
also
the same
don't
things that the
lie,
ring does.
but I just don't say things that I shouldn't be saying.
Okay, yeah.
I
let's-
truly can't remember what's important and what's not. So I just
Joe
say
is
that I don't know.
itching to fight something.
So, with
She
that,
watched those two Goliaths like deck each other, and she's like, "Oh, come on, come on, come on."
so with that, you all have dinner. Nice stew that they've been having on the pot for quite some time.
Stew.
Yeah, just been stewing.
Is this an egg?
See his bone.
What?
Pot,
Egg? Why, yes, it is huevo.
Okay. You all eat. Is there anything anyone wants to do before they rest?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
the night is yours.
I get to,
That was me. 100%. That was me.
oh my god, it's been so... What? Jesus Christ.
I will stare at a wall.
Interesting.
Try it, a commercial.
Roleplay that.
All I need...
Rushed in.
He's so good.
Why don't we have more Patreons?
Did we rest before...
You rested
Fight?
before the fight, yeah.
Okay, so I need to... Sorry. Just potion things.
No worries. Okay, so you,
It's a Patreon.
I want to become friends with these people.
Is that the...
Okay. Yeah, you stay up and chat with them. What
I
do you
would
want
like to just chat about
Accepted.
just like my troubles I'm having in the water
Yeah.
plane. Just
This
talk about like
campaign, when dreams attack us.
shit's whack, like I don't know.
I'll pour them some of my beer if
How
they
did
want
y'all
some.
meet? Like,
Yeah, she's got wine as well.
How did y'all meet? Like what's blah blah blah.
Yeah, sure. So yeah,
Just small talk. I just want to ambassador. Like I don't necessarily need to play it out because it's small talk, but it's just like BSing.
Yeah, you chat. You learn that Xanathia was an emissary from the Underdark at first.
Oh, cool.
For Gazad. She that's how her and Halea met. She
Are they like a power couple?
kinda, yeah. I mean, Halea's the politician and Xanathia is the spellcaster.
Super powerful.
She's become the council's spellcaster at this point.
Yeah, they're a power couple.
So, like, they call on her whenever they needed something. She's a particularly powerful spellcaster and quite old for an elf. She's probably about 700 years old or so. So older than Halea, but you know, whatever. Yeah, well, you know, and then Halea's like 400 years old. So, like, you know, it's like
It's a big.
What's 300 years difference?
Age is just a number.
The maturity level there is pretty the same.
It's a big cradle.
They've lived for several centuries.
There's some more spaghetti in there.
Half your age plus. Half your age plus 50.
Oh my god, I want to know what the like appropriate age gap is
elves
for
are like
elves.
maturity at 20, and then no one gives a shit.
So 357 is the youngest she could date and be okay.
Woof.
That's all. I don't know.
No, I started remembering Asari maturity cycles, and then I'm like, you know what? That should probably just be translated over to elves because that was pretty cool. But then I remembered it's also kind of sexist sometimes, so like,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Pretty sexy.
And that's
so
I just want to be.
Yeah,
I want to be cool.
they Xanathia has spent, like she said, she tells you about her time in Sigil. She's always kind of been an Underdark emissary. That's kind of been her thing. Part of a group of drow that are of the opinion that the Underdark profits from peace with the overworld.
Cool.
And it's a very small sect, of course, but as a result, she kind of goes out and learns about at the time she went out, learned about what's going on, learned about politics there, how the Underdark could help with as far as like trading routes and things of that nature.
Yeah, we the same person.
It's often you guys have a lot
similar.
in common actually. You know, like it's often for a city easier to trade with another city via an Underdark route rather than taking a winding path through the mountains. You know, you just cut right underneath it and bingo bango.
It's actually a crossroads in the Underdark called Bingo and Bango.
Is the Underdark a different plane? It's the same plane, right?
No, yeah, the Underdark is the same plane.
Exists below.
There's some DMs who treat it as a different plane, but I don't agree with that. It's just the mole world.
The mole world. Cool. So we just talk about emissary things.
Yep.
Yo, I want to. She talked about her time in Sigil. I talk about my time in Sigil and how I killed a demon that was stuck inside of a dagger that had my dad's soul.
Oh,
Tell her all about that.
This is worth playing out.
See what you did.
You went to hell, of course, and finished him off.
Did we? No.
No.
No, we brought him to Sigil.
And killed him there.
We figured we'd get there eventually, so.
We went to the Lady of Pain specifically to save my father's soul from the dagger.
How long ago was this?
I tell her how long ago it was.
It was
Like a couple months, right?
no, it's been winter and almost 3 months, so nearly 5 months now.
There, I tell her.
So can I trouble you for the hut?
The hut? She's like, oh.
So yes, we are the Slayers of Sarus.
Well, be advised, he will probably be back.
Why is that?
Devils don't die if you don't kill them in hell. They just go back to hell.
Right. Well, I'm gonna leave.
Oh dear, I am sorry to.
So like, but like my father's soul is.
God, it's saved. Yes, of course. He can't just recollect. The
Oh, okay.
soul
Well, I'm
saved.
totally fine with kicking his ass again.
With that being said, he would be quite upset.
Yeah, I'm sure he would because, like, look at me. I'm a puny human, and I kicked his ass.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not like we're going anywhere where demons tend to frequent.
They can't. It's fine.
He's reconstituting. It usually takes anywhere from 6 months to a year for a devil to reconstitute.
So if we head down to hell now, he'd be in a weakened state and we can kill him.
Yes,
Let's
absolutely.
not do that.
Good to know. Yeah.
I'm not saying
I suspect you have at least a month left on that.
You guys have already helped me with this. My father's soul is saved.
But we did not help you. We told you we would kill
We
him.
got nothing going on.
No. You promised that you would help me free my father's soul, and we have done that. We have other things we need to do.
For the record, that is true of any hell fiends you've come across. So.
Oh, that's also that one fucking dude who was really hot. And he had backwards hands, remember?
Jethro Tull?
He had the smolder. He made a really good drink.
Rakshasa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We wait long enough, we can just
Yes, Rakshasas are notably spiteful. If you kill a Rakshasa, his...
That was you!
For what it's worth...
Right, wasn't you?
Yeah,
Or was it you?
No, Varus killed him.
This
I was pretty sure it was you.
Saruz fella is just a devil. He can choose to walk away. Rakshasas have an instinct, if you will, to hunt those.
Oh, so he's going to, like, come after us.
Yes,
Then
100%.
we'll kill him again. That's fine.
So
Add him to the list.
Once again, reconstituting, so you have time.
I think we just wait till he comes for us. Fuck it.
Lots of enemies. It's all very exciting. I wish I had enemies. Helena, can I go make enemies? And
What about those
We'll trade you.
Yeah.
What's their name?
which one?
The serpent guy.
Oh, the auntie? That
Chumps.
was...
Chumps. There. At this point.
Jesus.
Oh, you pissed off the auntie too? That's
I
Wait,
killed
okay,
them.
so
Killed their
have you
dog, yeah.
heard of a man, or a snake rather, called Murshok?
Yeah, I know. It's some weird cult god.
We
snake
killed
thing.
him.
Yep.
And we did this thing that
You
we, like,
didn't kill Murshok. Murshok doesn't exist.
we killed a giant snake thing. That
You
was
killed a
have
giant.
his
You
skull?
killed a giant snake that they found, and they said is Murshok.
Ah,
It was
okay,
a
well,
horned serpent. Yeah.
so
Salsa
we use
dish.
this tactic we like to call meat pants.
And
We did the same thing!
on meat
It's
pants.
similar to honeypotting, but it's way less effective.
I did the same thing, but with spiders.
And that is a series wrap on meat pants.
We crack a lot of eggs, we don't make a lot of omelets.
If that is it, that is everyone.
Time for a reboot.
If that is everything everyone wants to do, we will go ahead and rest for the evening.
I thought he was going to say, well, end session. I was like,
I'll
really?
take the
Oh my
mantle.
God.
We have a little more time.
Colin, Grimold will take the mantle.
Okay. Is this the fourth?
We should sell the longsword of wounding. I don't have any strength, and longswords need strength.
I'll take it. I think I'm.
Take it.
You died on the 26th.
Is it
better than the plus
longsword of wounding?
But you
It's
were
good.
resurrected.
It's very good.
Yeah, you were resurrected.
It's just it takes strength, and I have none, so it's less effective than
I have
my
one
other
strength.
weapons. That's better than me.
On the 27th day, 28th. This is the 29th day.
So I'm at -1.
To be fair, our healer having a sword that gives necrotic wounds is kind of cool.
It's pretty hot.
You can attach that outer charge realm to a weapon as well. So.
He has a staff and he just hits scroll wheel and it turns to the sword of
Mark, why did that joke destroy me?
He's becoming Moira.
Make sure you add the mantle to your shit.
Matt added
Yes, adding it.
So are we gonna
I
sell
might
that
switch
plus
to the
2
chaotic
altered?
energy. I'm gonna deattune from the water.
You do a lot of attacking, so.
Actually, no, I don't. I actually am already deattuned to the water shard. I remembered because we got the rings of mind shielding.
Yeah.
The frustrating thing is we need the ring of mind shielding is necessity.
The Ring of Mind Shielding is a
And it
necessity.
requires attunement.
as a general reminder, the Ring of Mind Shield is a necessity in New Praxia for you all right now. It does not protect you from dreaming. So
So it's still.
We only need
All right,
it
then
for
I will
Praxia.
deattune and reattune. So I'm gonna handle that, but just so you know.
all right. The next day.
They can protect
Oh my god, do we actually get to long rest? Sorry, I never do it until you say, but I forgot we can't dream here, so it's safe.
That is 100% safe.
Where is attunement in the app?
Underneath inventory, at the very bottom.
I got it.
You got it.
So that's great. That's great news.
Why am I resistant to necrotic? Oh, life well tattoo, sorry.
The next day, you all awaken, rested, feeling ready to take on the world after the day you had.
Feeling great that we actually have somebody that was nice to us.
We completed a quest. We did it.
Ba, 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 ba.
Brought Hildegard here. We did what we were.
And she was successful.
And she was
And now we have
successful.
allies in Gazad.
The dome ends.
I didn't even do that on purpose.
Time to go.
You all get up and begin to pack your things.
Sounds like me tomorrow.
Make sure plan spells out for our time and sigil, by the way.
Yeah, prepare your spells.
What is that?
I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Joe just goes.
I can do that. I can do that every level.
Wizards can.
Joe cracks her knuckles and goes, ready.
No, wizards just have a spells known list. They don't have spells prepared.
I thought they have to prepare spells from their book every morning.
Every morning. Yep.
But now.
I have the same spells every single morning.
Clerics.
I can't.
Yeah.
I got nothing to change. son.
I don't know what that is. I am always ready.
You
You
all
are the weapon of warning.
Y'all.
You all
No, I'm
head
not.
downstairs.
I'm insightful, not perceptive.
Packed up. You slept in a little bit, and Leia has left. But Zenithia is here. And she's got a couple containers. And she's just like, okay, Leia has left all of these for you. It's some leftover stew. Here you are.
Yay. I'm gonna put stew in my inventory. Stew pickles.
Reminders. You have 24 hours. Don't tell people about your door. They'll use it, and we don't need that here.
Probably, because that hurts us too.
Hey, Sinric, did you hear what she just said?
Sorry, I'm planning it was too.
Do not tell people about the door, Sinric.
Can I add 2 rations for that stew?
Sure. Cool. Everyone can have 2 rations from that. So.
If we keep telling him not to tell people about things, he's going to forget which things he's supposed to not tell people about.
Everything. Just don't tell anybody anything.
No,
Ask
tell everybody
us
everything. That is what got us to this point of
ask us
success.
first.
I need to be very clear. I don't care how much you trust them. Don't tell them about my door.
No,
That's fine. No,
Don't tell them about the door.
this isn't about us. It's about her and her door.
Do I wink at that?
If you save the Lady of Pain, you do.
Give her the ring.
And say,
You can thank Gazad for this.
Gazad is.
she told you Gazad, fine. You can thank Gazad, yes. Mention my name too.
You can thank Gazad and Zenithia for this.
There it is. Okay.
I like her. She's awesome.
Can you write that down? Write that down, please.
This campaign was supposed to be April doesn't take notes, and yet here we are.
Well, you keep saying how you wish to be a bard, so we figured.
I'm not though. I'm not.
I can write things down.
I'm
next time.
wise. I remember things, but I don't write it down. She doesn't carry a book with her.
Just memorize everything.
She just carries it.
I really do though. I remind you guys of shit all the time.
No.
Probably because I take notes.
Okay, Doc.
Jeff?
I mean, I think I'll just remember that.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, the answer was Jeff.
Are those the instructions you need to partake of?
That's everything I have. Are we ready?
That's a good one.
Yes.
I'm gonna get Melvin to snow.
Are we ready?
Oh,
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
I'm just doing
Sooner rather than later.
Very well. She approaches a wall with a single wooden plank and sets it against the wall. You see with her rings kind of begin to sparkle and spark, and she extends her hands, and the board, the single plank, grows up to the height of a door. And then she pulls her hands apart, and it grows to the width of a door. And then she reaches into a bag and blows on a doorknob, and then just jams it into the door and opens it. And as it opens, you see an alley in front of you. The afternoon sun shining into it. You hear the bustle of a city that you remember from long ago. Smell the dank smell of the Merchants District.
Of the Domino's bathroom.
See the slime growing on the walls. Sigil is one step away for all of you.
I would like to enter.
Yeah, you feel as you
Father
pass
Dimitri's
like
fucking horns.
membrane almost.
It's like the door on the bottom, so that when I come through, it's like I fall backwards.
you just come through. The door you look is just kind of on a wall, but is like very pressed into it, so that when you shut it, no one's really gonna notice it as they're walking by or anything. You see Zanavia is just like click, come on.
Press into me.
Less open, the better.
I go in.
Go inside.
Anybody opposed?
No.
Ah, cool.
You all step in one after another.
Ooh, could I use Misty Step through the door, or is the distance requirements jacked up? Because it's a point you can see within 30 feet. I can see it, but it's not within 30 feet technically. I try to Misty Step through the door. Make your decision now! I want to
I
know!
to say it doesn't work for future, because it not because it hurts anything now, but just for later.
Damn it, I was hoping I could get that locked down.
Hold on, I've got an idea. Wait, okay, Misty Step, you go to the ethereal plane, is that what it's called?
No, it's just he
That's
just
Blink.
can magically appear.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be
Don't blink.
whatever it's called. Got it.
You all.
But it's technically not 30 feet.
No, fuck it. You missed.
I'm just playing with you. I'm not going to waste a spell slot.
I feel like it would work.
It just hurts me in my brain. I just wanted to know what your thoughts on it were.
It is directly 30 feet ahead.
Yeah, right? Like it would be directly
30 foot
yeah.
direct line. You have.
I'm not going to waste
been-
the spell slot.
So, okay. So,
I got it.
Is this going to be like
There
every
are two
time
different spaces.
Do you need a pencil?
Sigil is here, of course, and Gazad is here. So what this door did was bend space.
Wait, it needs a twist. You got to twist it too.
Here you go.
And that's tenant.
For a proper explanation,
this-
you need to twist the receipt.
And this
You need to figure out.
is the door you made.
That's Event Horizon.
And like 3 other movies.
I did Interstellar, damn it!
I thought that was tenant. I thought we were doing tenant.
Event Horizon did it
No,
first.
Tenet has nothing to do with wormholes.
Event Horizon.
No,
did it first.
Tenant
Time
would
is
have
a-
picked up the thing, taken the pencil out, and then turned it.
And written a terrible script on it.
I think I'm gonna quote a great man. Tenet is time has a back door and you have to walk through backwards.
Hey, that was me.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that description was on.
All right.
Listen to sci-fi cross section.
And so you all step through the door and into Sigil as the music changes.
Did you hear me?
I said as the music changes.
As soon as everyone walks through the portal,
I don't know what everyone else is doing.
That might be useful. I don't know if you want to.
Yes, I love
get
this
down on
one.
my hands and knees and I say,
You hear the
as
sound.
requested. No, I'm kidding.
And then he casts Dispel Magic on the door.
You hear the sound of the proud manatee just around the corner, actually coming from the windows above you all. Seems to be roughly lunchtime here.
Upstairs
Late
windows
lunch.
open.
People are laughing and drinking and shouting at each other. What are we gonna do?
I'm just gonna bask in no pain for a minute.
Is there
Oh, actually.
maybe we should like listen into conversations or like look around, right?
I feel like we got visiting the bar probably better than out on the street.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Let's go.
sure. I was just gonna.
If you just want to go to a bar, that's okay. You can just say.
You know that I'm a traveling bar, right? Instead of a bard.
She's just got a keg on the back. Just as a
Oh,
backpack.
not anymore. I did
It's like
before.
a camelback, like a Seth camelback.
Yeah.
All right, who needs a little pick-me-up?
It sounds like a great idea.
It's not.
It's not good.
Yeah, we should go in there. We should listen to conversations. We should. I mean, does anything look actively different around us from the time we were here
Let's
before?
perceive. I would love to do. I would love to perceive.
That's what Joe was trying to suggest with her super perceptive.
I could perceive. Would you like to perceive?
What is happening today?
I literally don't know. Michael is like 120% today.
We're on one today, guys.
We're rolling perception checks?
I would love to. Sure.
Some people are.
Who rolled?
How do you feel about it?
19.
Nice.
25.
How do you feel?
Might as well.
Perception.
Why are you doing
say,
I was saying it to
24.
Cool.
Negative.
Woo! Yeah! That's
How do
why
you-
I didn't do the perception.
I rolled a 17, so a 16.
Okay.
wisdom
Anyone else
saving
roll?
throw, right?
Actually, it's plus
So
Colin, would you like to roll?
Dozer, what'd you get?
I think I got 29.
I got a 7.
That would be, yeah.
So you step out onto the street to look around at what you see, or is this in the bar?
What's up? Let's go.
Step onto the street.
In the street?
And I thought we were doing this in the bar. I said we were doing this in the bar.
Oh, you said in the bar?
sorry.
Okay, my bad.
I said in the bar.
I misheard you.
Oh, no.
Because we want to see what's different.
She was different. Guys,
You're right.
She was different.
You look around.
In the street.
In the street.
Guys, you look around.
In the street.
Nothing is different, per se, from the last time you were here. The city is bustling. People are moving. People are looking around. There's
Lights
plenty
on.
of hawkers selling on the street.
Lights
Peddling
on.
cabbages.
Lights on. You see
We saw that fucking parrot.
you see the golden light coming from the interior of places. Do you still have Carl?
We still have Carl.
We never dropped him off anywhere.
I thought we left him somewhere.
Did we leave him in the Feywild?
Who's Carl?
Carl? Carl?
Oh, the fucking parrot.
Did we leave him in the
I
Feywild?
thought we left him in New Craxton
Dude, there's a
somewhere.
fucking dead bird in my
Let's go ahead and back up and let's say you left him with the clinic, all right?
I thought we left him in New Craxton,
Unless you
but I
want
don't
him.
remember.
I don't. He just rolled an animal handling check.
Colin, don't give me that shit. Is it a bad idea to leave him in the thing? Is he gonna take over the clinic?
He's incapable of doing shit.
Well, except for pissing
If he's
Duker off.
in-
Him and Duker don't get along.
Oh, that's right. We're giving him
Once we have
Kingsford.
Kingsford, he can cut out his tongue and own.
All right, yeah, Carl's been here. He's been quiet. We forgot about him.
What did he eat?
Right, I'll take 3 rations off.
Oh my god, no. Sorry, let's get rid of one
He
thing.
eats like a bird.
You all
That's like a
step out.
clinic. Oh my
The first
God.
thing you notice is a couple people noticing the Cyclops parrot on your shoulders and just immediately turning around and walking away. You see them.
That's the
See you
line.
guys? Nope. And he turns around and he's just
Got a
not
skeleton
gonna be
raven
here
man,
today.
a cow. Got a homunculus. He's disgusting.
Various amount of strange looking creatures that you've never seen before. You see walking through the street a large elephant person, a Loxodon, just moving through. He's walking beside a little gnome who's next to him.
Hey.
Is that Ravnica crossover?
Oh, so because
You
it's a gnome,
see,
I know. Yeah.
like he's taking smaller steps to let the gnome keep up with him.
Oh, that's Bobs.
And
But I did know him. I do know.
That's my cousin. For so long, I guess.
We think we all know each other.
the door
He
to
is my
the
cousin.
proud manatee is open. The lights are on. What do we do? You don't see anything noteworthy.
I wanna.
Shocking.
I'll just kind of like say to people as we walk in, we shouldn't like spread out and let's see if we can listen into conversations. Also, Zook, where was Kellen being kept the last time you were here?
That's
Is that you or Duker?
that's me. That's Seth telling you.
The center of,
Yeah.
of Sigil.
The-
To be clear,
where
Sigil
Lady
is a
of Pain.
tire.
Yeah,
Sigil
where
is a
Lady of
donut.
Pain is standing out.
There's a space in the center.
So how did you guys get there? Did you go through the maze?
heist.
He had a crew. Vindel was on the crew.
Huh?
Vindel was on the crew.
We should find Lindo.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He likes the manatee. Maybe he's in there. Okay.
Yeah, but we all got hemmed up. Did Vindel get out okay? Not gonna lie, I don't. At the time, I didn't care.
He let them go, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I believe you and I talked about this, and he let them go.
So did you guys go?
He let you all go.
Maze to get there, or did you just like go?
No, we didn't need the maze. But now seems like a good time to get the gang back together.
All right, let's go in and spread out and listen in. Maybe going twos and.
I'm in.
Three-fingered Willie's in.
What? Maybe we should just kind of like see where people are at.
You look a lot like Julia Roberts.
What names do we want to listen for?
We should use that.
So, what names should we try to listen for? And if you want our crew, right?
For my crew, it was Vindel.
Jeff.
It was Jeff.
Jeff is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Jeff was the Jeff was the muscle. Vindel was the local eyes and ears, you know, sees, hears
He
all.
was the chanter.
Were you the wild card?
I was the.
Vindel was the chanter.
The what?
He called himself the chanter.
Vindel's the chant. Vindel's the chant. If you gotta ask,
You can't. I have to ask.
well, I can't tell.
Who is your acrobat? You gotta have an acrobat.
You didn't have an acrobat?
Oh, you didn't have an acrobat.
Probably why it didn't work.
You've got one.
I was the
now.
brains, obviously.
Who else
And then I had to get a master thief. I'm well past my prime, and so I had to get a master thief, and her name was
Jeff.
hang on.
Chief thief.
None of those are really good names.
Excellent.
Her name was World's Finest.
Momoko.
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 Venom.
Momoko.
Momoko.
Her name was Momoko. She was a master thief.
Momoka.
She was nothing like me in my prime, but
You
she.
guys are so sleeping right now.
But is that a race? Is that a racist mocha?
Momoko.
Vindel, Jeff, Momoka, and Zook. Got it.
So let's listen for a couple of these names.
I think we should listen for a mention of the Lady of Pain.
Yes.
We should listen. There's like.
It's worth
leadership.
mentioning that the heist was not a success.
The Lady of Pain. Oh, we're not allowed to say her
It
name.
could be some hard feelings.
So you learn from your
don't know what
mistakes,
you
and we
know.
bring the team back together, and we do it even better this time.
There was one
Oh wait,
more.
did we notice if those things are still around? They're like.
No one noticed them.
That's interesting.
There was one more.
That's interesting.
I'm almost positive he died in there.
The weird, silent.
Listen, a key part of any heist is the front man, and the front man is sounds important. You're like, oh, front man of the crew. You know, you want to be the front man. He's fodder. He's literally fodder. His name was Jimco, and Jimco, Geemko.
Oh.
Following with the naming,
He's the
it's not
son-
on the wall.
He's the son of that
Jeans?
jeans magnate, right?
He's naming his crew, I guess.
Yeah, well, but there's
You would just leave it there.
yeah, there's literally no way Jimco got out.
Okay.
He walked into some hefty shit.
Absolutely made it out now. You know this, right?
Okay. So yeah, and so then we
I've
should
never
also.
heard someone painfully set up a joke until just. I'm waiting for the. I'm waiting for the.
April,
I'm waiting
what are
for
you
the
trying to
pins
say?
drop.
Go right ahead.
So overwhelmed. Oh, dude, it's too much for me today.
In next session, we're gonna get it. He's gonna drop a Jimco pun, and we're gonna kill him.
April, what are you trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, like we should listen for the because the Lady of Pain is like the reason why we're here, and
The reason we're here is to save Kellen, right?
yes, but it's the shift in power would be important to learn information about that.
Yeah.
It's important. Not as important as.
Yeah, but are people going to say your son's name? Do they know that he's here?
Probably not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm not saying that that's not the
let's
reason why we're
talk.
here. Ah! Nobody's listening to what I'm saying.
I'm
At this point,
you said listen.
You're just yelling. Listen.
No, I'm trying to talk and y'all are talking over me.
At this point,
One more. That's two.
guys,
We're improving.
on me.
At my
At
expense.
this point, you all see people begin getting off the street very, very quickly. You see, like, word, you two, because you rolled very high on your perception checks, see word kind of making down the street as you hear people shouting, "They're coming! Get out!"
We get off the street.
Grimmel's gonna try to grab someone before they leave, real quick, and just be like, "Who's coming?"
Dobbers are coming.
Get off the street.
Get off the street.
Get off the road!
Oh, but
Hey,
the
Hop
dollars,
into
they just
the
like...
tavern.
He pushes off you and runs. Let's go.
Go into the tavern.
hop into
Into
the
the tavern.
Can we go by the window though?
Yeah,
I
I
want
want
to
to look out. Yeah.
Well, as you move into the tavern, you see the tavern keeper had heard the shouting at this point. He comes, he sees you coming, gets you all in really quickly and shuts the door, and you see they're all just kind of shutting the blinds.
Ah, okay.
Just immediately closing everything up. You hear outside the sound of like... You hear silence as everyone in this bar is just quiet. The music has stopped at this point, and everyone's just kind of looking at each other and looking around. You feel the air kind of grow heavier. The world get a little darker. You feel the presence of something moving around out there. You've come into contact with Dabus before, and it never felt like this. There's something wrong.
So this is
You look, you listen. You're lucky. They leave. Everyone stays silent for another moment. You all wait and listen. You hear outside. All clear. Everyone takes a collective deep breath. They let out a collective breath. Just. You see people are just all very just chilled out. And that's when you all hear, "Well, kiss my butt and call me Barney! If it ain't the crew!" And you see the table, the
No,
little
he said call him
purple
Barney.
You see this little purple frog man just kind of up on the table. He's like, "Get off into a hug!"
I just hi.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session. So, we're gonna wrap it up there. Next week we will come back together with better focus, and though some of the jokes hit.
Can't go down. Let's just leave it at that.
Thank you all for joining us out there. We saw plenty of you in there today. Stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, don't forget, Sundays are for D&D. Good night.